Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Trails of Cold Steel 3. So ein langes Hallo passiert, wenn man doch ein bisschen was einstellen muss und ich nerv das erstmal 40 Switchen hier. So. Wir haben beim letzten Mal so ziemlich unseren letzten Free Day abgeschlossen. Wir hatten unseren Panzersoldaten-Training abgeschlossen in Kapitel 4. Haben wir uns so ziemlich letzten Free Day durch. Und als nächstes geht es noch zu unserem Field Exercise nach Heimdalle. Und wir kommen dem finalen Kapitel immer weiter näher und näher und näher. Worauf ich mich schon freue, das heißt, ich komme langsam kurz D4 rein und dann kommen wir mit der Reverie immer näher. Und sobald wir die Reverie durch haben, können wir nicht Kalbertag anfangen. Fucking finally. Ich will so sehr den Kalbertag spielen. Ihr wisst nicht, wie sehr ich das machen will. Wie ich das endlich mal mehr von Kiese gesehen will, was ich noch nicht kenne. Aber ich will auch den Spaß auch durchmachen. Ist nicht so, als möchte ich das auch nicht. Aber ja, ich hätte halt gern beides. Das ist jetzt so gut wie langsam endlich mal durch und dann Kalbertag. Aber ja. Hello everyone. Oh, Principal. You're early today. Oh. Anscheinend kriegen wir auch mal already aus Panzersoldat diesmal mit. Principal is Soldat. Pablo, everyone else too. It was unloaded the 6th car. Really? Russell, don't dawdle. Huh? Bring the orbital gear. You just put it through the combat training. Are you not going to use it in the field exercise? Yes, I'll go get it. Principal? Professor? After all this time, you decide to join the field exercises now? I've been invited to a party at the Imperial Palace on the first day of the summer festival. Because of that, I figured it would be convenient to tag along with the rest of you. I've been invited to the same party. I've reached a good stopping point in my keep experiments for the moment, so I shall be attending as well. Hey, are these two for real? I don't doubt them, but I sense trouble. Ja, wenn die zwei sich dazu entscheiden, doch mal mitzukommen, klingt das eigentlich schon so danach, als würde einiges schief gehen.
特別演習も4回目。もはや手慣れたものだろう。ただ、慣れは人を鈍化させ、常在戦場の魂を錆びつかせる。今回、私や博士が同行するのは、緊張感を保てるようにとの親心とでも思うがよかろう。
So könnte man es auch nennen.
思えば2年前も月祭の帝都でテロリストによる騒ぎがあった。まあ裏でとある大貴族が支援していた事実もあるようだが。
そうなの？ええ、帝国解放戦線海援校がスポンサーでしたね。
しかし現在テロリストよりも厄介な連中が入り込んでいるらしい。結社でも傭兵でもなく、帝国に伍する大国の工作員どもが。
分校長。
完全に暴露してますね。ま、 心中察するぜ。いや、もう諦めている。
Ja, also Aurelia hat ihren eigenen Kopf und wenn sie sich einmal entschieden hat, dann setzt sie das halt auch durch. Scheiße, was drauf, was alle anderen wollen.
だが必要以上に警戒する必要はない。そなたたちはオルディスのラマール州の危機を救ったのだ。列車砲という常識外れの兵器を前に一歩も引かず、獅子の果敢を持って。ならば帝都での演習目的は一つ。そなたらの誉れが偶然でなきこと、見事証明してみせることであろう。
Yes, sir!
Sie weiß auch, wie man Ansprachen hält.
おいおい、なんつう葉っぱかけだよ。
さすがは大将軍というか。
Shogun trifft's gut, not gonna lie.
正規軍と情報局が未だ警戒するのもうなずける。
それで指摘した箇所の調整は終わったのか？
はい。アクチュエーターの出力制限を自動的に可変させるようにしました。それと着地時の姿勢制御を。みんなしっかりね。くれぐれも気をつけて。うちらも夏至祭にはそっちに向かうからな。
演習の成功お祈り申し上げます。
Stimmt, die werden wahrscheinlich auch einfach da chillen als Touristen. Oder das heißt Touristen, ne? Aber nicht im Rahmen der Field Exercises.
Ah, あいつら行っちまったか。結構やばそうな感じだけど、ママと相談してみっかな。
トールズ第二文庫、いよいよ帝都デビューみたいだね。さーて、企画書をまとめたらマイケルディレクターと相談しないと。
Was willst du schon wieder, Schädelmank?
副長のおっしゃった通りですか。いつでも動けるよう備えておく必要がありますね。
Ich glaube, es wird schon ein bisschen zu hart schon angedeutet, dass, ja, dass es langsam richtig ernst wird. Wenn sich schon viele Leute im Hintergrund vorbereiten, irgendwie einzuspringen, na dann. As you're aware, we will be arriving at Time Dollar Central Station in approximately 30 minutes. Once we complete our inspection and load the necessary supplies, we will proceed to the field exercise grounds near the Sutherland main line. Also, any further announcements, Principal again? Nothing particular. Please continue. Just pretend I'm not even here. The stars of our field exercises are you instructors and the students. Yeah, pretending you're not here is easier said than done. You two of you plan to participate in instructing the field exercises too? Huh. This will be a good opportunity to study the way the students operate their equipment. Celebration is still 3 days from now. It wouldn't do to simply while away our time until then. We'll be around, so if anything happens, don't hesitate to call. Don't hesitate. Got it. Very well. Since the summer festival is approaching, all of Heimdall is more excitable than usual. I advise those of you in Class 7 to be ready for anything while conducting your missions. Understood. In that case, dismissed. Once you arrive at the station, be sure to move quickly. Won't be long before we get there, but maybe I'll make my rounds. So the principal and the professor are going to be with us this time. We'll be safe with them, but I can't shake this feeling. I think I see how Class 7 and the other instructors feel about all this. Alright. Gut. Dann gucken wir uns mal schon rum. Michael mit dem reden können wir auch machen. I didn't expect the principal and the professor to actually come with us. I claim it's because they were invited to the celebration de casa, but it's a good point. I wonder what made them suddenly decide to come with. I suppose it doesn't change anything for us instructors. That's right, finally get it. You and I come from different backgrounds and each have our own goals, but our task of leading the students remains unchanged. Your special ops missions in Heimdall may bring to light a number of issues, so good luck. Yes, understood. Issues? Well, you understand soon enough. Just be ready for anything. That makes me even more worried. Nur so eine leichte Stick-Drift-Issues. Oh, Instructor Reen. Schwarzer, making your rounds. What are you two doing? Come to think of it, it's pretty rare to see the two of you together. Oh, we both know from Amara, so of course we share some connections. We have a nice little chat from time to time. Oh, I certainly can't relate when it comes to swordsmanship. Let's see. I heard they left together on the last day of our field exercises at Orders. Alright, Mirse. Whatever happened to you stealing Schwarzer's heart? Well, it's pretty tough to get, but I haven't doubts his unquenchable passion for me is growing by the day. Come on, not you too, Principal. You completely changed the topic all of a sudden. What of your competition, Mirse? I've heard all about Princess Alvin and even Schwarzer's little sister. Rumor has it you're to be the princess's dance partner at the upcoming celebration? Oh no, Her Highness was just joking. I haven't even been invited to the celebration. You never know, you may receive a royal summons at any time. If you were to be the princess's dance partner, you may very well end up her partner. Much like Elise, it seems I have my work cut out for me. You must not get your bride as a woman. Give it your all. Oh, but of course. Ich find's krass, wie sie halt einfach straight-faced genau vor Reen darüber reden können. Also, mir ist ja okay, aber dass halt auch Aurelia noch mitmacht und das halt aktiv anstarrt, ist halt damn. I don't stand a chance against the two of them teamed up. Ja, da stimme ich zu. So, dann einmal Vantage Master mit Kurt. Nicht mit Kurt, mit Ash. Oh, 2 Swordman-Decks.
Easy. かかってきな。
Ja, mal ruhig. Wir bewegen uns erst einmal hier rein. Zack, zack, zack. Wüsten ist jetzt erstmal wichtiger. Nehmen wir dich rein, dann Skill hier. Und du musst das Skill hier. Das ist von Foto, aber okay. Ich gebe actually mal ihnen den ganzen Stuff. Ja, wir haben damit ein bisschen survived. Und dann ist auch schon down. Easy peasy. Here, Kurt, I'll give this to you now, okay? I think you should talk with Inspector Reen as well. You're right, I apologize for the trouble. Is this about your request for leave? Instructor? Yep, that's right. I'm sure it will depend on where exactly you will be going for your special ops missions. But if everyone's going to be in Heimdall anyway, they might as well go visit home. Well, it's close enough to visit on the weekends, so I don't think it's really necessary. Just said, I haven't been home since school began, so I should probably visit at least once. I definitely should. If we get a chance, I would like to come say hello as well. Your mother lives in the Leica district, right? Or Lacia? Lacer? It's called Leica. Yes, but as you know, my brother and father are away. By the way, I'll let you know once we figured out where our special ops missions will take us. Kurt's become so much more open than he was at the start. It seems like he really looks up to you now, Reen, don't you think? Well, I don't know about that. Compared to his father and brother, there's still plenty I'm lacking in as a role model. Got off to Vendor School and Lieutenant Colonel Miller. I wonder how they are doing. Prince Olivier too. Yeah. Alright. Your house is in Heimdall too, right? Are you going to stop by while we're there? Yeah, I think so. I haven't been home in a while myself. Mom's been asking me to visit, so I plan on stopping by when I've got the time. Let's see. That's right, both her parents passed away a while ago. They were scholars, I think. Alright. I need to Wayne his documents too. See you later, Reen. See you. Titel? Ah, The Boys. Janja und der Name kann nicht ein. That's everything from the Goliath's data analysis. Though I suspect it doesn't provide any answers to your question. No, it was enough, thank you. Warte. Dr. Reen. Schwarzer? It's fair to see you two talking. Is it about what happened the other day? Yeah, about how the Goliath went wild under my control. Professor Schmidt and the technical officer from the Imperial Army were investigating the incident. Let's see. Did you figure anything out? There were no issues with the Goliath itself. It's pure machinery, no mystical components like the Divine Knights have. That said, Panzersoldaten still have systems designed to trace the tendency of their pilot and give feedback. To put it in layman's terms, her synchronization with the Goliath could be considered too good. The high potential this girl holds to control machinery, such as her combat shell, combined with her extremely high sync rates, led to a psychological resonance of sorts between her combat shell and the Goliath. This is my current hypothesis. Let's see. As Walimar's pilot, I think I sort of understand. I remember letting my power loose like that back during the Northern War. Yes, what you did was somewhat similar. When you did it, you were able to destroy archaisms and save the people they were attacking, but not I know. Huh, so long as that combat shell remains a black box, this is all I can tell you. It's a problem you need to deal with on your own, Black Rabbit. You may have been artificially created, but you are a living organism with cognition and will. You're no different from a human. Professor? What does the workshop mean to you? What is the relation between your combat shell and yourself? You need to figure out the answers to those questions. Difficult, though it may be. Er hat mal echt gute Worte. Not gonna lie. I don't know. I'm okay. I'm sorry, I just wanted you here. Having Glamsolas by my side feels so normal. I never really questioned it. But I start thinking more about it from now on, and about myself as well. I'll always be here to help you, so let me know if you ever want to talk. And of course, June and the others are willing to help you too. Yes. Of course, I must still carry out our special ops missions in the capital. I don't want to lose the Million Ira. I put my effort into both things. Yeah, good idea. I'll do what I can to support you. Understood. She can't get off on the Black Workshop's shadows that easily. But just like the other students, oh, maybe even more than them, she's growing up. As an instructor, I couldn't be happier. Obegier chillt hier auch, sehr schön. Wir haben den Hector, wir haben den Castro, wir haben Aurelius.
レアフリンガー号1号車より第2分校生全員に連絡します。まもなくテイとヘイムダル中央駅に到着します。物資の運び込みなどもありますので、今のうちに準備をお願いしますね。
I bet. I was carried well, but didn't sound tense. I better take advice and head back to my room. Achso, hier sind noch Spiegel und okay. Können wir nochmal über Walimar reden? Hurry. It seems they have loaded quite an extraordinary mech. Oh, you mean the Principal's Spiegel? Apparently it has a different orbit engine than the normal models. I'm sure anyone besides the Principal wouldn't even be able to pilot it. Indeed. I recall fighting her before. She was certainly very capable. You decide. Something the matter? I felt a presence in the direction of Heimdall. It felt familiar, nostalgic, but it vanished shortly thereafter. Nostalgic? Was it something from the War of the Alliance? Couldn't say for certain. It could also have been a simple error in my sensors. Anyway, we will need to keep our guard up as per usual. You're right. Walimar, in den meisten Fällen war es bisher noch nie ein Fehler in deinen Sensoren. Bisher warst du eigentlich immer on point, wenn du irgendwas gemerkt hast, dass es eigentlich immer uns Probleme bereitet hat am Ende. Oder dass es halt, dass er ein Problem schon früher erkannt hat, sagen wir es mal ein bisschen so. So, ansonsten gibt es erstmal hier so noch nichts weiter zu tun. Dementsprechend auf zum Camp. Arriving in Heimdallr Zone, I should go get ready. Before long, the Dörflinger reached Heimdallr Central Station. After a 10-minute stop, where a quick inspection was performed and supplies were loaded, they continued onward to its destination. The station is seriously huge. I was thinking Crossbows was big. Well, this is the center of the gigantic railroad network that spans all of Erebonia. It even has the RMP's logo stamped all over it. Check out these shores. What does this mean, Dr. Claire is here? Yes, though she is always traveling all over Erebonia.
まもなく1番ホームに特別走行列車が到着いたします。近づかないようお願い申し上げます。
That's... Aber das Ding kennen wir ja schon ganz gut, ne? Oh ne, ist ein neuer. Aquareal. Main Campus ist Exclusive Train. Stimmt. Osborns war noch rötlicher. Oh hey, what's that? Ain't it the same model as the Dörflinger? Not emblem. Huh. So I had to head better, is it? Inside rack. Those students as aides? I didn't think I would run into him right out of the gate like this. I'm fine with it. Just means things are gonna get fun real quick. Seems the set of field exercises will be interesting indeed. Ja, das könnte spannend werden. Sehr schön. Und also keine Campsite. Ich wollte sagen, das Overkill hier sieht schon cool aus.
せっかくだから模擬の野戦でもやるか
Typisch Aurelia.
あんた邪魔する気満々じゃないっすか。
Das ist so typisch already, ja. I can't stand getting butt in on it like that. Best part is, she's my boss. I can't even talk back. For now, simply play along so as not to interrupt the field exercises. But aside, I didn't even know the main campus had a private train. Does that mean they're doing field exercises near the capital too? Yes, I'm sure they're already setting up their camp northeast of Heimdall by now. The train is called the Arc Royale. Aside from the paint and decorations, it's identical to this train. I'm guessing they intend to work with us to resolve the situation. They probably want to compete more than cooperate. It seems like a bunch of operatives from the Republic are infiltrating the place. In any event, you all must quickly accompany Instructor Herschel to Heimdall's Tender Station. You're going to the RMP headquarters, and they're based out of the station, right? Wouldn't it have been more efficient to have gotten off when you were stopped there? Well, you still need to set up camp and report in first. Speaking of, the local person in charge here would be Governor Ragnitz, right? You met him in Crossbill before. One of the Empire's elites, he's definitely looked the part. Yeah, even though it's super early in the morning, he's going out of his way to meet with us. Since we'll all be cooperating this time, I'll be coming with you if that's okay. And of course, we'd be delighted to have you along. Make sure everything stays under control. The special ops missions will be a bit irregular this time. When it comes aside, I'm sure these coward agents are gonna be a handful. Make sure you stay safe, everyone. Understood. Off we go then. It's actually my first time doing something with you, Instructor Tova. She took good care of me when I was in military finance. It's only going to be for a short while, until we reach Heimdall Station. Oh, I use an arts gun, so I'll also be fighting when the need arises. Oh no, please leave that to us. You can't let someone as small as you fight for us. Small? Well, I guess that's true, but... Hey, come on, Ash! Since you're with us, it would be great if you could give us orders. I'd like to see the leadership that commanded the Crimson Rings during the Civil War firsthand. Oh, really? I hope I live up to your expectations. You can't leave the governor waiting, so let's leave as soon as we're ready. Yeah, let's go. Ja, vorher muss man, zeigt das mir noch ein bisschen. Wir haben August Mail. I think it was from Celine. With help from Emma. Ask someone to help me send a thank you message. You just have to be a people pleaser, don't you? Or a pussycat pleaser in this case. That's getting weird. You know, nice gifts like these could be misleading for some girls. Just some friendly advice. I do like the ribbon, by the way. Amazing, she learned to use an arcus just to give me a lecture. Well, as long as she likes it. Fair point. Sunday. Oh, so Doreen, everyone. I was wondering if you could help me with something. Something? What is it? My parents sent me something. It's a legendary recipe that they found in storage. Legendary, huh? Sounds fishy. How dare you? I've actually eaten it before, but according to my mom, the taste is out of this world. It's on our regular list of top 3 dishes. Do you have a ranking? No, I'm curious. But being that it's legendary, is there a reason you can't cook it anymore? Yes, it requires a certain rare ingredient. It's called moon truffle. Truffles? Are those like rare, expensive mushrooms? Yes, something like that, but I've never heard of moon truffles. I've never heard of it either. Pretty rare for you to not know something. Otherwise, it must be truly rare. Yep, that's right. It's shaped like a normal truffle, but it is silver. But it has a silver glisten. Some people call it the queen of all truffles. But according to my notes, They can be found around Time Dollar. Oh, really? Yeah, but they're rare, so they still aren't easy to come by. They're usually found in damn deserted areas. I see. So you're saying you want us to look for them? Yeah, precisely. The recipe calls for 1, but ideally I would like 3. Would you be able to help me revive this legendary recipe? Once complete, you will be the first to eat it. Definitely. You're all okay with this, right? Of course, we have no reason to decline. I can't say no to good fruit. I'm curious about the dish too. I'll return to you once we've completed the task. Alright, sounds like a plan. Thank you, everyone. Good, legendary recipe. So, dann haben wir unsere schönen Shops wie immer. Können wir hier Chronicle machen. Sonst hast du nichts für mich. Nee, hier wollen wir hin. Books, Imperial Chronicles 8. Duke Cayenne sentenced. On July 12th, the Imperial Supreme Court denied all appeals on sentenced Lamas Duke de Cayenne to life in prison for the crime of insurrection and treason. The trial finally ended a year and a half after the October War. The Kreis and Province's Duke Helmut Aberea's trial has yet to conclude, and many are focused on the proceedings. How was the decision made? Excluding the pillaging and slaughter that occurred, the waging of the war itself was not ruled a crime. In the Duke's case, however, the attack on August Tower, which directly led to Crossbill declaring independence and the ensuing damage to Gavaria Fortress, and the confinement of His Majesty and the Imperial family during the occupation of the capital were likely deciding factors. Und ja, ne, die Imperial Liberation Front hat ja auch damals August Tower angegriffen, zusammen mit den kalvadischen Terroristen. Und natürlich war das auch von Cayenne gebackt. Also theoretisch ist Cayenne auch der dafür verantwortlich ist am Ende. He was also revealed to be connected to a number of criminal organizations all over the continent, which was no doubt the biggest contributor to the sentence. Who will be the next Duke? After sentencing, people wondered who the next Duke will be. According to Imperial law, immediately after the Duke leaves office, a strong candidate with the support of the nobles and the recognition of His Majesty will take over. However, after the recent cannon attacks on Orders, the most likely candidate, Marcus Ballard, was impeached by the Imperial Provincial Council. Wonder will inherit the Empire's largest region, and there are rumors that His Majesty is already sounding out likely candidates. Wir haben schon einen. A informed prominent figure tells us. Military affairs. Tangram Gate construction complete. Construction finished on Tangram Gate in the eastern Crossbill province on the border of the Republic on July the 10th. And it was unveiled to the public. It was built to cope with the repeated attacks by Calvadian forces, boasts a wall of 50 acres high, and is equipped with 8 new railway cannons. Work has also begun in the munitions factory in western Crossbill to deploy new airships that will connect the base with the Gavaria Fortress General Headquarters. Culture. Record sales on the rise. Record sales were on the rise the first half of this year and are expected to exceed last year's numbers. The recordings of performances by the on hiatus Asher Diva Vida Clotilde and the hit debut album of the up-and-coming performer Elliot Craig are thought to be the large factors. Research provided by the Rebel Company. Column, where has the Phantom Thief be? The Phantom Thief has brought chaos to not only the Empire, but nations all over the continent. However, there have been no new incidents or sightings of him since last year, and some have begun to say he may be retired or even dead. Like nearly everything about him, though the truth remains unknown. As the Capital Summer Festival approaches once more, the Chronicles would like to remind everyone to be on the lookout for his magical mischief. Alright. Wir können uns dann auch weiter langsam darum kümmern, Headless Actor und sowas dann zu lesen. Wir können vielleicht nochmal durch die Black Records durchgehen. Right. Das machen wir alles dann im finalen Kapitel, würde ich mal sagen. So, Bablo. Wir wollen Waffen. Arm. Es könnte sein, dass ich aber auch schon die abgegradeten Varianten davon habe. Von den Battle Spikes und Battle Guards habe ich mehr als genug im Inventar. So. Ich habe jetzt aus Versehen nicht das gekauft. Guck mal drauf. Okay. Dann nimm dir bitte mal kurz das Kokodoro. So. Leider noch Tachi, habe ich sogar nicht. Dann, yes. Jetzt aber habe ich halt, weil es halt Simmering Weapon ist. Dann ein Allrounder. Okay. Nur die Grams Edges. Und ich werde jetzt auch darüber übergehen, jetzt die stärksten Waffen und sowas zu equippen. Die ich habe. Einfach weil. Dasselbe gilt jetzt auch dann für unsere Armor. Wir kommen langsam in die finalen Sachen, dementsprechend ja. Haben wir etwas, was uns denn noch Evasion gibt? Eventuell. Nope. So, dann haben wir hier ein Speed ATS. Speed. Rebellion Cross würde ich dir mal geben. Bist du mal ein Rebellion Cross? Dann kriegst du das. Dann kriegst du das. Du kriegst definitiv die Extraggers. Du kriegst die zweiten Extraggers, die wir haben. Kannst du Aquarius Heals gerne haben. Kriegst du die Silver Heals. Du kriegst die Sagittarius Shoes. So. Willst du das? Oh, das ist für das Konopetide? Ich glaube nicht, ne? Ist das okay? Auch okay. Gut, machen wir so. Wir werden auch gleich nochmal in die Orbans reingucken. So, dann gucken wir mal, ob wir jetzt noch für Luis, Tatjana und Valerie jetzt noch irgendwas haben. Gut. Okay. Du bist unser Fischshop. Hast du jetzt eigentlich noch irgendwas Interessantes gehabt? Die haben wir. Das haben wir auch alles. Ein Zen Jam für einen Emperor Porch. Yes, nehmen wir mit. Und sie hat noch seine Curious Cuisine. So, okay. Aber 2 hatte ich schon jetzt gecheckt. Wir können es noch X ausmachen, aber da haben wir alles. Und die haben wir die so passt. So, du hast nichts groß Interessantes. Können wir jetzt noch den Pandora Mastercourse haben, kaufen, die wir schon haben. So, Slots haben wir alles. So. Gucken wir nochmal, dass wir hier uns ein paar mitnehmen. Beziehungsweise... Ist das bei dir? Quartz Customize. Also ne, ja, du bist halt einfach nur der... Das ist nicht die Trade Quartzes, ist aber okay. Haben wir welche, die wir noch nicht haben? Wir haben hier zum Beispiel einen Confused 3 noch nicht. Wir haben einen 3, wir haben EP3, wir haben keinen Crescent Mirror SR. Wir haben hier Crescent Mirror A, da können wir das machen. Ja, ich habe schon fast wieder keine New Material hier. Aber ein Wolf SR wäre halt auch nice. Dafür habe ich nicht genug. Feint 3. Okay, Seraphic Ring SR wäre cool. Shining SR, Hammer. Nightmare 3 wäre eigentlich auch ganz gut. So. Ich habe nicht mehr genug dafür für den ganzen Spaß. Dann gucken wir jetzt erstmal nochmal, wie sieht es Quartz-Technik jetzt aus. Also wir werden jetzt erstmal noch komplett ins Umgehen und ich werde jetzt komplett halt Max gehen. Er kriegt noch Kaleido, um es weiter zu leveln. Ansonsten... Flash ist Raw haben wir nicht. Action 3 ist ganz cool, aber haben wir noch was Besseres. Wir haben Scanner Jam. Haben wir EA-technisch was Besseres? Ja, aber wir haben Rage. Context after awaiting always the critical damage. Yes, please. Wir haben einen Strike Free drin. Haben wir hier noch irgendwas anderes, was wir ihm geben wollen? Fast Jam wäre not bad. Speed-technisch, was haben wir hier? Wir haben Speedbreaker. Können aber auch einen Umbral Gaia geben. Oder... Oh, nicht First Art. So, ein Süßjam. Achso, okay, er hat schon da. Ja. Noch irgendwas Interessantes. Das wäre eigentlich auch eigentlich nice to have bei ihm. Ja, ist okay. Ich hätte gerne noch ein besseres Avalas vielleicht, aber... Kriegen wir noch ein Avalas SR raus? Leider nicht. Wir haben nicht genug Materials. Dann halt nicht. Gut. Du bist bei auf Minotaur und Scald. Ja, erstmal Delay. Heavy Damage Crit plus 5. Ja. Dich haben wir eher auf Break fokussiert. Break Damage. Penetrable Shield kriegt sie mal mit. Haben wir eine Shining SR. Ja. Wieder Sevenfold. Damit konnte er auch Shining und das so ein Accuracy haben. Aber actually, warum nicht? Jetzt die Frage, was gebe ich denn ihr ansonsten? Actually, komm, wir haben was so geil. So, mehr Speed kann ich dir glaube ich gerade nicht geben, weil mein Speed habe ich jetzt auf... Yep. Cast. Ich caste mit ihr eigentlich kaum. Das wäre aber eigentlich ein Support. Natürlich wäre es schon nice to have, groß casten zu können. Ding ist halt primär halt einfach nur das und das. Dann nutzt doch einfach... Nehmen wir einfach 2 Bells mit, du nimmst eine Holy Bell mit. Und du nimmst hier eine... ja. Hier noch eine Bell? Steel Bell. So, du hast ein UA 3, du hast ein Blind. UA 3 ist okay, Blind können wir dir auch was anderes geben. Biako zum Beispiel. Du kannst das Pete haben. Ist alles gut. Kann ich dir irgendwas Sinnvolles geben? Magic Attack Evasion wäre ich glaube not bad bei ihm. So. Love-Worte nutzen wir eigentlich recht selten. Ich würde dir niemals schon fast Rage geben. Und hier Shining. So, du hast Pandora und du hast Katze. Pandora, Ready Area, Offensive für die Critical Damage, jo. So, Magic Attacks, jo. So. Ja, das Cast Time runternimmt hast du nicht, ne? Okay. Dann... Yep. Friendly Jump ist schon mal ein Upgrade. Nur den Gym genauso. Und was machen wir bei ihr noch? Ich würde ihr ganz gerne den Sennen-Gym geben. Jupp. Und dann eigentlich alle meine Coverage. Ich habe keine gute Elemente Coverage hierfür. Random Flame auch nicht. Ich kann mir Grarian Hammer mitgeben, ja. Ansonsten dann kannst du dir wenigstens ein Ixiom Ward mit, dann nimm dir Keine bessere für Butterfly gibt's eh nicht, oder? So, mit Zero Cannon mit einer ziemlich lower Range, aber ist okay. Ein Cardiorun-Hammer. Ja. So, du hast Gummi und Emblem. Critical Damage, Critical Rate, Killing. Jo. Habe ich noch irgendwas, was für die Crit geben kann? Genau, dann nehmen wir Striker mal rein. Beziehungsweise machen wir das mal hier. Hier ist noch ein anderes Rot, wir haben Swordbreaker. Können es aber auch einfach Susaku oder. Ja, Susaku würde ich jetzt mal sagen. Du kriegst hier was. Tower Gem können wir mitnehmen. Du hast einen Night Gleam. Das kann man durch ein Hades Gem austauschen. Gibt das was für Break Damage? Das können wir auf dem Break 3 wenigstens mal noch upgraden. Elemental Shield. Mal auch upgraden. Ansonsten was wäre noch vielleicht ganz sinnvoll. Donation, ja. Twist Attack oder Craft, passt. So, Deva, Evade Magical Attacks. Geht. Hast du Attack oder Absorb? Oh, du hast einen Absorb. Nee, dann musst du nicht evaden. Dann nimmst du dir bitte eine Courage. Mojo Gem rein. Gut. Dann willst du das haben. Designer Gem. So, dann hast du den Golden Wirf. Achso, ich habe leider keinen mehr davon. Du bist ja auf Finsternis, Wasser ausgelegt. Nehmen wir mal eine Ocean Bear mit rein. Ah, du hast das, was Genesis. Ja, vielleicht krieg ich noch so einen Diablos Gem. Passt aber auf hier ganz gut. Das ist auch ganz gut. Wen hat denn jetzt die... Ach, du hast die Holy Bell. Ja, ist okay. Ich würde aber schon fast sagen, ich ziehe den Deals Gem hier rein. Fortuna R. Ich kenne wahrscheinlich keine bessere Variante. Gut, hier würde ich removen. Du hast damit schon Lost Genesis, ne? Ja, warte, dann machen wir das so. Weil du hast noch kein Lost Genesis, wenn ich es glaube. Nope, du hast kein Lost Genesis. Ich hätte nämlich, glaube ich, gerne Lost Genesis. Und dann kriegst du Epoch Bell. Das ist ein Ocean Bell. Holy Bell brauchst du jetzt nicht unbedingt. Dann kannst du noch einen Hades Gem kriegen. Ansonsten ja, nehmen wir noch nicht Gem mit. Jo. Dann habe ich theoretisch 2 Dodge Tanks. 2, die so ein bisschen auf Break Damage sind und 2, die halt so richtig Arzt ballern. Würde meine Party aber so umstellen, dass ich gerne 2 Mages habe und die richtig rausballern können. Und dann oh. Wie sieht es Link-Level technisch aus? Erebonia Link-Level zum Musee, dann Tactics. Das sind ja schon voll, so okay. Junior Link Levels. Aber es eigentlich schon am meisten Sinn macht, die sich so gegenseitig supporten zu lassen. Oh ja, Kampfausstellung, so. Jetzt ziehen wir ein bisschen zusammen, einfach damit wir ein bisschen mehr UI casten können und dann passt das. Ein bisschen besser UI casten können. So, dann gehe ich wieder über die Outfits drüber. Reen kriegt erstmal wieder sein Normal Outfit. Du kannst auf Leute bleiben. Aber dann gebe ich schon die Casuals. Du kannst auf Medin Stress bleiben, wie beim Casuals. So, gut. Dann haben wir erstmal uns wieder groß umgegeart. Also damit gut fahren können. Was heißt? Let's leave. Wie er da so oft einfach hinten drauf sitzen muss. Is that? Yep, that's right over there. What's Heimdall? The biggest city is in Samuria. Was sie meinten, Himmel Cemetery, das ist da, wo Crow begraben liegt. Angeblich. Aber nicht liegt. It's really enormous. It's also known as the Vermilion Capital. From here you can see here it's got a name. When I attended the all-girls school, I was never allowed to go out, so this is kind of refreshing. Yeah, the city is so big, it's rare to need to travel beyond it. Is that so? No. Is Dr. Reen? Is Dr. Tova? What is it? Oh, it's nothing. Let's get going. Before we head to Heimdall, though, maybe we can explore the area a bit and get some work in. Sure? Where did he glance over at that hill? Alright. Gucken wir mal, was wir so für Gegner hier haben. Du bist noch nicht gescannt. Gut zu wissen. Ja, damit hat sie Elemente Coverage, das ist halt sehr schön. Und wir brauchen Feuer. Vor allem, sie kann halt auch wirklich nur die Überspells casten. Ich glaube, ich brauche was, weil hier ist eigentlich noch EP recharged. Na gut. Wir haben noch nicht geguckt, ob wir dich schon haben. Oh. Ja, haben wir. Gut. Einmal ein Teller. Drüben wäre ein Fishing Spot. Und noch eine andere Truhe. Einmal sehr weit für uns. Ich mag die Steuerung und Speedarbeit nicht. So. Changes. So. Oh, I wonder what the shiny thing is. It's shaped like a truffle. Nice, that must be mean. It's a moon truffle. Oh, what are we waiting for? Let's bag this thing and get on with it. Ooh, it's quite aromatic. Well, it's safe to say we can expect a lot from Zanny's cooking with this. Alright, what is? We need to continue in this direction. Okay. Erstmal noch nicht nach Himmel Symmetry. Oh, das ist noch eine kleine Fliege im Hintergrund.
お宝発見
Being free, danke. Wir sind auch schon bei Hamdala. So this is our gate of Hamdala. It's freaking huge. So many people, even though it's barely done. Oh, I guess people from this running area must like to come here to sell things. And it seems like buses were implemented recently too. Ah, I saw those in Crossbill as well. But they have been using them beyond the city since last year. Is that so? Is it the same kind of bus that's using Crossbill? It should be. Look, here it comes. Even though it's a different color, it still makes me nostalgic. Oh, but isn't there another means of transportation in Hamdala? Yeah, the Ober tram. There's one coming right up. Oh, it's like a little train. Let's hop on and head to the Hamdala station. Good idea, it should only take about 10 minutes. Mal drin. Was soll ich denn? Backup Save halten? Okay. Warum? I don't care. The tram just arrived. Should we take it to the station? Yes.
帝都駅経由西回りトラム発車いたします。お乗りの方はお急ぎください。
Run! Ranker Street, das kennen wir doch. Got a lot of that as like draws there. Well, it's not unusual for first-time visitors here to find themselves awestruck. It's pretty big, I guess. I mean, crossbow and orders are big too, but they're nothing like this. They're so large, it's been split out into 16 districts. Home to approximately 880,000 people. Here's as big as Calvert's capital. A little bigger, actually. I think they have 790,000. And by Angie mentioned she'd been there. So. I thought the population of Heimdall has even been on the rise lately. That's right, a lot of people have been moving in since after the Civil War. Heimdall and Crossbill have both been growing at stocking speeds. Maybe it's due to the Metropolis plan, no? Oh yeah, something about standardizing the tax code in all the big cities to curb the nobles' power. Is that what the whole plan is for? I believe the main reason is for the sake of a smoothing economic flow, though I hear effects like that were considered as well. That's probably both. Oh well, looks like they've all been doing their studying. As a political economics teacher, I couldn't be more proud of them. Oh, there comes the turn. It's pretty big, sure, but Crossbar Station is about the same size. Anyway, this place doesn't have a big main street like... What the heck is that? Winker Street. Ah, the big building at the end of the street. That's our Flame Palace. It's both home to the Imperial family and the headquarters of a number of government administrators. If I recall correctly, the thoroughfare is called Winker Street. That's right, it's famous for having terrible traffic around rush hour. I bet it's only gonna get worse the more people are able to afford all the cars. Don't feel bad, Heimdall has had a long time to get as grand as it is today. But because it's such an old city, they're still having some trouble laying out the power grid. Here they plan to use Crossbar City infrastructure as reference. Though I doubt they will build anything here that's quite as impressive as Orcus Tower. Oh yeah? Wie Juna ein bisschen die ganze Zeit so ein bisschen Affirmation braucht, so dass Crossbar eigentlich auch ganz cool ist und nicht von Erebonia abgehängt wird. Crossbar ist aber auch cool. Schade, nicht in ihrem Beauty-Outfit. Wie wir sie in Miracle hatten. Ich mag ihr Casual-Outfit um einiges mehr als die Army-Uniform.
いらっしゃったんですね。
先日のラマール州での演習、本当にお疲れ様でした。私が現地から去った後、ミリアムちゃんを探し出してくれて、列車砲も食い止めてくださって、なんとお礼を言っていいのか、本当にわからないくらいです。
顔を上げてくださいよ。まあこちらも一応任務の範疇でしたし。
自分たちや第二分校以外にも多くの人が協力してくれました。その意味で少佐も含めたみんなの意志が生かせた成果でしょ
う。そんな風に言っていただける資格なんてありませんが、あまり皆さんの時間をいただくわけにもいきませんね。ようこそデートヘイムデル、そしてデート中央駅へ。知事閣下もいらっしゃっているので、鉄道憲兵隊の指令所にご案内します。
Ich habe das Gefühl, sie hat immer mehr Probleme mit uns so ein bisschen Business und persönliche Sachen auseinanderzuhalten, weil es mittlerweile immer öfters ineinander einfließt. There are a bunch of more people and trains here than earlier. The station sees not only tourists and travelers, but a grand deal of commuters as well. Makes me think back to 2 years ago. Alright, you guys met a governor here during one of your field studies. Yep, that was when you were taking care of everything for Instructor Sarah. Well, yes. That's right. Remember you helping guide all the people evacuating? Oh no, I didn't do much. It's like things really hit the fan, huh? Yes, there was quite a lot going on in Heimdall that day. Oh, yes, such as the princess and Elise's getting kidnapped. That's a huge incident. Quite a lot going on, doesn't count it at all. Wish I could have been here at the time. It's around when I was shipped from the workshop. Ja, sie wurde während Code C1 sozusagen schon losgeschickt. Während so das ganze Problematik in Code C1 hier so ein bisschen passiert ist. Good to see you again, Governor. Thank you for meeting with us so early in the morning.
2ヶ月ぶりか。リーン君にハーシェル君も。7組の諸君は新たな顔ぶれが増えたようだね。
Yep, I'm Ash Carbide. And I'm your secret. It's a pleasure to meet you, Governor.
こちらこそ、ようこそテイとヘイムダルへ。今回テイトが演習地というのは戸惑うだろうが、 基本は同じだ。早速演習開始の報告を聞いて特務要請を渡したいのだが。
閣下、お待たせし。
What? It was. With Cedric and the main campus students and Instructor Neidhart?
2ヶ月ぶりですね。クロスベルではアルフィンと兄上が世話になりました。
3ヶ月ぶりか、シュバルサー。ハーシェルは久しいな。先月初めから本校の軍事教官として出向していてな。今回本校1組の公安活動に同行する予定だ。
Rollen's and special missions with these in civic security activities. Okay.
トールズ士官学院本校特別演習の開始を報告します。
同じくトールズ士官学院第二分校特別演習の開始を報告します。
了解した。両校の演習の成功をお祈りする。
Well, I figured it'd be here, but... huh. You two are the ones who came with the prince when he crashed our Panzer's order training, aren't you? I'm guessing they're from the same class as you, Your Highness? Yes, out of the entirety of Class I, we're the most elite members. Our field exercise this time will involve performing civic security activities. Civic security activities? Haven't heard anything about those. Are they exclusive to the main campus curriculum? The first time we performed them was during our previous field exercises. This will be the second time. As for the content, it's fair to say they are similar to your special operation missions. Patrolling the area, assisting during crises, etc. The main difference is that we focus on public safety rather than requests from citizens. Those sound like military activities. I'd say they're a bit more advanced than that. Our family's own security measures aren't yet complete, unfortunately. However, we were able to contribute in a variety of ways, including disposing of all the parting gifts the society left behind. Even things like that? In any event, both of your groups will be working together this time, but we'll be assigning you to different halves of the city to better suit each of your unique focuses. Different halves? It's just like... Yes, just like when your glass was here 2 years ago. This time around, I would like the main campus to handle the east half of the city, while the branch campus sees to the west half. This includes your respective field exercise camps and the roads leading out of the city in each direction. Let's see. And that means we'll be in charge of watching over West District, the Leica District, and the Sancto District. Correct. Then the Prince Group will be responsible for Outer Street, Garnier District, and Ost District. Ja, ihr erinnert euch daran, das ist damals die Area, die wir mit der Reens-Gruppe gemacht haben. Während ein paar von unserer Klasse sich um die Western-Teil gekümmert haben. Diesmal wieder der Switch. Reen ist diesmal in dem Westen unterwegs, damit auch Reen die anderen Districts kennenlernt und wir als Spieler die anderen Districts auch kennenlernen. Und ja. Cedric geht auch schon zur alte Hut. Also auch da, wo das Haus von Elliot ist, wo das Haus von Marcus ist. Also both groups' areas will include Winker Street and Drexel Plaza. I see, yes, that makes sense. Seems Kurt will be in charge of the district his family resides in. Yes, that's right. Oh yeah, that's where the headquarters of the Renner School is, huh? If I could direct your attentions to these documents. Reed and Prince Cedric each received documents outlining the special operations missions and civic security activities. Attached to the usual documents was an additional form titled Top Priority Mission. The Top Priority Mission: investigate and capture the members of Hercules, a special task force from Calvert currently hiding out in Heimdallr. There it is. So it was Calvert after all. Hercules, I remember seeing this name in the database. Allow me to add to the report, these individuals are part of Calvert's special forces. They excel in espionage and sabotage and are among the best of the best the Republic has to offer. Could we like them or sneak around $1? They are covered elites. I imagine they must be quite skilled. Correct. It would be fair to say they're even more skilled than most high-ranking Jäger Corps. We estimate they're about as capable as members of the Red Constellation. How did you already know so much about them? To be honest, we had some information come our way a few days ago. And it was jumping the gun a little, but we decided to go ahead and analyze the information. That's shading, right? Simply a standard procedure. Please don't think otherwise. He's right. This isn't about which of us wins or loses. Remember, we are working together here. Force Branch Campus, Class 7 Special Operations accepts these requests. Force Main Campus, Class 1 accepts these civic security activities.
やっているようですな。
Ostbund schaut uns auch noch einen Besuch ab, natürlich.
ようこそ閣下。おはようございます。
いらっしゃいましたね。
そうきたかよ。
おはようございます。知事閣下に皇太子殿下も。一組の諸君は1ヶ月ぶりかな。
は
覚えていただき光栄ですわ。
温厚の諸君とはすでに何度か顔を合わせていてな。その意味で改めて第二の諸君に挨拶しようと参上した次第だ。エレボニア帝国政府代表ギリアス・オズボーンという。
Stimmt, das ist das erste Mal, dass wir in offizieller Kapazität mit unserer neuen Klasse 7 wirklich mal antreffen. Wir haben ihn schon mal in anderen Cutscenes gesehen, aber nicht in einer direkten Konfrontation.
俗に言う鉄血宰相だ。ま、聞き飽きているだろうがね。
ご無沙汰しています、宰相閣下。
久しいな、ハーシェル君。思えば2年前の通商会議で初めて知り合ったものだが、それ以来政府機関への勧誘を幾度となく断り続けられている。新たな子供たちにも誘いたかったところだが。
Torne Ironblood? Bitte nicht.
それは。
閣下、あまりお戯れになられては。
無論ただの冗談だ。第二の教官に就任したこと、今は祝福させてもらうとしよう。
ありがとうございます。この人が鉄血宰相、クロスベル併合を推進した。
ユーナ・クロフォード、警察学校からの編入か。クロスベル州出身者として頑張っているようだな。
ええ、おかげさまで結構いっぱいいっぱいですけど。
結構。そしてマテウス殿のご子息か。
Es ist schon auch er sagt halt auch schon viel, wie er halt aber auch genau weiß, wer in der Klasse ist und was die Connections sind. Also, Osborn hat auch die ganze Zeit ein Auge auf uns.
殿下ともども温厚に入ると思ったが、文武両道のようで結構なことだ。
はあ、精進させていただいております。
久しぶりだ、ブラックラビット。アッシュ・カーバイド、君の名もレクターから耳にしている。
どうも。
そいつは光栄っすね。
そしてミュゼイーグレットだったか。仙台海援校の相談役。かねてより祖父上とはお話ししてみたいと思っていた。
それを聞いたら祖父も光栄に思うことでしょう。よろしくお願いします、閣下。
こちらこそ。
ほ
う。やはり聞いた通り。
新たなトールズの7組。なかなか頼もしい顔ぶれだ。そう思わないかね、担任殿。
ええ、同感です。
久しいな、リーン・シュバルツァー教官。昨年末の試訓式以来だったか。
ええ、ご無沙汰しております。リリアス・オズボーン閣下。
この空気は。
Ja. Da ist ein bisschen einiges an böses Blut zwischen den beiden. Also, ja. Also, ich glaube, man kann Reed verstehen, warum er eigentlich keinen Bock hat, sich mit Osborn gerade groß auseinanderzusetzen.
ま、挨拶はこの程度にして、皇帝陛下からの言葉を賜っている。トールズ本校第二双方。明後日の夜、王女と帝都庁主催の祝賀会に出席せよとの仰せだ。
祝賀会、私たちもですか？
ああ、もちろんだ。本校はノーザンブリアで、第2はラマールで挙げた功績へのねぎらいを兼ねている。
バルフレイム級への招待は人数を絞らせてもらうけど、多分君たちは呼ばれるだろうから、そのつもりでいてもらいたい。
おお、この上なき栄誉。なんという光栄な。
帰ったら相談しなくちゃ。
それとは別に、リーン教官、あなたが祝賀会で誰と踊るか、皆が興味津々のようですよ。
Ja, ich frage mich wohl, warum, ne?
その意味でも皇庫の憂いを立って望むといいだろう。それでは殿下、知事閣下も、自分はこれで失礼いたします。
Ich find's cool, wenn er einfach sagt, nimm Alfie, scheiß drauf. Tanz mit Alvin und scheiß drauf, was die Leute sagen. Finde ich cool. Ich glaube, also in kleinen Momenten kriegt man trotzdem auch mit. Er sieht sich halt immer noch als Reens Vater und für ihn ist er halt auch immer noch sein Sohn. Ich glaube, das wird Osborn auch nicht hundertprozentig halt rauskriegen. Versteht aber auch natürlich, dass Reen nicht gut auf ihn zu sprechen ist. Aber so kleine Momente, wo du halt merkst, so, da kommt nochmal seine väterliche Seite so ein bisschen raus, von wegen scheiß drauf, hab den Spaß. Tanz mit wen du möchtest. So ein bisschen so ein kleiner elterlicher Rat. Muss ich so, ist ganz angenehm.
お疲れ様でした。
例の件については後日改めてお願いします。
了解した。存分に語り合うとしよう。それでは諸君、どうか頑張ってくれたまえ。
やっぱり。
Afterwards, the instructors stayed to listen to the instructions from the governor and Major Clear. While that was going on, the students waited in the hallway. The sudden party invitation must have surprised you. Yes, well, I hadn't the slightest idea about it, yet Prince Cedric already seemed to know everything. Yes, well, being a member of the Imperial family, he would be up to speed with such information. But regardless, it means our job is all the more crucial now. Dealing with the special forces, right? Yes, according to the intelligence division, there are about 100 members hiding in Heimdall. Assuming they're here for sabotage, it would mean we need to apprehend them all, or else the summer festival would be in danger. This puts our time limit no later than tomorrow. It sounds like a difficult situation. I'm assuming the intelligence division and the Bracer Guild have already begun to act. Yes, and they have made some initial progress. But the targets we are dealing with here are elite agents. They've disguised themselves as regular citizens and tourists. Due to the sheer size of the city, we are unable to cover every area. Which is the reason why we've requested help from both schools to patrol the city and gather information. Depending on how the situation unfolds, we may need the rest of the students and instructors to become involved as well. I'm well aware that this isn't something we should be asking of fresh cadets. Governor. Understood. I'm not sure how much I can help, but I'll talk to our principal and fellow instructors. Should also bring this up to the main campus instructors waiting at our own field exercise camp. Thank you both. Please be careful. May the goddess watch over you all. Oh yes, Kurt. It seems you did very well on the exams. As well, Your Highness. You have my congratulations on earning the top ranking. Simply the result of the work I put in. Didn't expect the Class 7 would have the same average as Class 1, though. Sorry, Ada. If only I'd scored a little higher. Still got a long way to go before I can give up with you, Ada. Well, Class 1 does have 20 people in it. Simply a matter of course that more people have a bigger effect on the average. But that aside, we should congratulate them on their hard work. And Cedric, I appreciate your kind words. I'd say we settle things here, though. Judging from the Imperial Chronicle, the world is curious about what each of our schools has been up to. So I propose we make a little competition out of this set of field exercises. For example, which of us can catch the most Kavarian spies? Sounds like a good time. A good time? Nothing. It's a pretty bad joke, don't you think? As our activities differ from each other, it doesn't seem appropriate to compete over something like that. Oh, feeble. Is this really the special class taught by the Chevalier? They're just a cobbled together team after all. As you wish, I wanna stay on way of dealing with things. Sorry for the wait. Something the matter? Nothing of note. Let's get going. But let's all do the best work we can for our respective tasks. Dr. Wien, good luck to you as well. I leave the rest of the city to you. May the goddess bless you. Yep, the same to you. Good luck in the east half. What sick have they all got shoved up their asses? Juna. Oh, very straightforward of you. Can't remember shouting something like that about a prince, especially while you're in Heimdall. So, looks like the things are finally starting to get interesting. Hey my, your students are really growing up, aren't they? I'm just glad things didn't get out of hand. Sehr schön. 7:40 a.m. Alright. Alright, let's start by exchanging info with the other groups involved. Okay, I'll go with Claire to visit the Heimdall military police. Sure, we run into the people from the Bracer Guild and the Courageous at the Intelligence Division's office, so I bet we can get some good info. You're right. See you again soon, Dr. Claire. We'll each do our best. Goodbye for now. Please stay safe, all of you. So, what are we getting up to for the first half of today? We're supposed to be covering the west part of the city, but specific locations depends on the request. That's exactly right. Seems we've gotten used to the swing of things now. First off, let's see what we've got. So, West Ostia highway monster, alright. An empty nest. My precious little boy has disappeared. Could you help me find him? I'll be waiting at the Holy Flats apartments on Wester Street, room 201. Does it belong in a museum? Could we get you to investigate the potential danger of an artifact recently added to the museum's catalog? We'll be waiting for you at the Imperial Museum. Get there, please reach out to our curator, Rilke. That's a street in the Lehrer district. Never heard of him either. Never heard of either of them, so... nothing gone here? Damn. Of course not. That's on the eastern side of the city. Someone tells me you're not interested in going there to shop though. If memory serves, the back streets are full of bars. That is the typical spot Ash goes when he thinks of. Wester Street is a busy commercial area and Lehrer Street is an academic area. Oh, and also... Well, does it mean what I think it does? It's fine, Instructor. I wasn't trying to keep it a secret or anything. The Lehrer district is built into a hill and its biggest draw is the Imperial Museum, but it's also home to the headquarters of the Vendor School. So in other words, your home's there. If I already visited Juna's museum and Ash's home, it's only fair I get to see yours too. Was ist mit dein Zuhause, Altina? Ja gut, dein Zuhause ist das Black Workshop, das ist nochmal ein anderes Ding, aber hey. Oh, should we go find some gifts to bring with us? You can lead us there, Kurt. I've been there a few times, but I'm sure you know the way better than any of us do. True, I don't know too much about the city outside of the areas near Saint Estrella. Well, I'm not originally from here, so there's plenty of the city I'm not familiar with either, but... As it, we'll start by checking the 4 different districts, including the ones we need for our requests. Once that's handled, we can go to the Western Highway and take care of the Wonder Monster. Sounds like a plan. So far we've got Wester Street and the Lehrer district. Where else? Let's see. If we want to gather information, our best would probably be Wanker Street and the Sand district to the northwest. Wanker Street here goes north all the way to the palace, Juna. And the Sand district is where the Heimdall Cathedral and Saint Estrella are. If you're lucky, you might even get a chance to see Elise there. Oh, for real? So are we just gonna stroll the sidewalks, hoping we spot one of the coward agents in line for a gelato? Top priority mission, investigate and apprehend members of the squad of Cowarding Ancients known as Hercules. They have infiltrated Heimdall. According to the Intelligence Division estimates, there are approximately 100 members of the squad presently in the city. These agents are highly trained in infiltration tactics and it's likely they are disguised as citizens and tourists. As the military police have insufficient manpower, they request that both force campuses give information while they're on their field exercises. Well, looking at it again, it seems like it's gonna be a huge pain. We need to be on high alert the whole day. Let's begin gathering information. You certainly sound motivated out there. Sure you need to be, it's gonna be a long day. Having catches your attention, be sure to know that. Let's begin day 1 of our special ops missions. Yes, sir. So. Gehen wir erstmal nach Ranger Street. Wir sind eh gerade hier. Yeah, we're about halfway done the main fruit fair now. In addition to all the department stores, they also have various workshops and boutiques in this area. So it's like this is the place to go for whatever you might need. You should examine the shops and for any useful items. How are we gonna find these agents and all this? Oh, indeed, the streets are flooded with tourists this time of year. Against this person questioning every passerby won't help us. Let's start by getting the lay of the land. Yeah, that makes sense. In that case, we can begin by searching this area. So, ich will mal 2 Costume Changes machen. Ich will einfach, so, ich kann das mal resetten, so. Dann, ja, gucken wir uns erstmal um. Was haben wir hier? Ranger Street, kann man eine Recipe uns holen, ein Glas Bifrost. Vom Café. Aber wir können auch einfach mal allgemein gucken, was es hier so gibt. Ja. Nehmen wir mit. Und wir sind out of money, actually. Was uns relativ egal ist, denn wir haben Money in the hand. So. Ja. Ah, wir haben eine Steinrose. Cocoa Peggy, okay. Wir gucken einfach, checken uns einfach erstmal alle Shops hier durch. So. Contact Lenses. Haben wir schon mal da. Ich weiß nicht, ob es von dem Punkt noch mehr so holen, aber why not? Rollerbread, okay. Brown Hair für Tita, okay. Eine Noble Watch wollen wir nicht haben. Gut, sure. Und die teuren. Die lassen wir aber erstmal liegen. So, du kannst uns ein Recipe geben. Gut. Nehmen wir das. Ansonsten, wir haben sonst noch 4 weitere Geschenke, die wir uns im Ranger Street holen können. Eins haben wir hier, oder? Nee, nicht Weapons. Noble Factory. Genau, das mal gucken. Hast du irgendwas Interessantes in Waffen? Das ist Heavy Armor. So. Dann hier. Noble Factory. Oh, dann haben wir noch das Serge. Für Gaius. Hier haben wir noch die Silver oder Gold Robe. Die haben wir auch equipped. Jupp. Das heißt, wir sollen jetzt erstmal drüber 4 Geschenke haben. Jupp. Dann gehen wir die schon mal weg. Oh, what a pretty beret. But why did you get something like this for me? Should figure it would look nice on you. Should I not have? I mean, it's fine that you did, but... Okay, I hear you. You went so out of your way to give it to me. After all, thanks for the gift, instructor. Don't feel bad, if anything. It makes me happy. I finally understand just how tough Alisa must have it. So, level key is for Ash. Level key case. Right, huh? Pretty stylish choice, for you at least. Glad to hear it. You can use it for your old bike keys. Yeah. If it were ugly, I could have given it right back, but fine. I got some good use out of it. Lovely flat cap. Seems directly... No. Okay, das kann man später noch abgeben. Und die Steinrose für Sarah wahrscheinlich auch. Jupp. Haben wir sonst jetzt noch irgendwas hier? Erstmal nicht direkt. Wir können aber noch mit jemandem reden. So, was man noch machen kann, man muss halt noch Info sammeln über die ganzen Areas. Das würde einen 3 Bonus-AP geben. Und eins dafür haben wir auf Rancor Street. Wie man so schön sieht, in den Imperial Chronicle Building. Hallo, Wibi! Ich will auch mal ganz kurz mal was zu trinken holen. Mal ganz kurz. Ja, das Ganze gelesen lässt meinen Mund langsam richtig trocken werden. Hey, wait, are you running right now? Oh, Class 7, welcome to the Imperial Chronicles office. Field exercises, huh? Are you guys after the spies? Well, yes, but hey, we don't be talking about that out in the open. Sorry about it, Ashen Chevalier. I'm Vivi's boss. We were told not to speak about this issue. Makes sense. But we're working for all the agencies involved, so we should still have a bit of leeway. Could I ask you to make an exception for us? Oh, for sure. I'll tell you guys everything. What did I just say? Yeesh. Even if we wanted to be honest, we don't really know anything. Oh, is it so? Oh, you're just holding out on us. Well, actually, we got nothing. The military police has been dispatched a handful of times and they found some evidence, but no arrests have been made. I tried interviewing their special investigation squad, but the second I catch the wind of them, they hightailed it right on out. So you see, you're doing that without my permission? I heard there were about 100 agents. How come no one has been arrested yet, especially considering the intelligence division is involved? Oh, good point. What kind of evidence was it? Well, mostly illegal guns and listening devices. I see, so there appears to be sufficient evidence. Guess we can use that info. Just try to keep all of this inside these walls, okay? Well, you have our word. Thanks for all the help. Ja, natürlich, Bibi hat wieder den eigenen Kopf und macht extra Stuff. Ja. Das ist eine Schraubwischer, muss man bei der Flasche kaputt oder der Deckel ist, hat sich ein bisschen verformt. Passiert. So. Dann gucken wir mal, wo wir als nächstes hingehen. Ja, Wester Street, warum nicht? This is Wester Street. It's a famous shopping area in the west part of Heimdall. There's popular taverns, shops, and the famous bakery. That's why it smells so good. Seems like it's coming from that shop. It kind of reminds me of Mordus. You received a voluntary request from one of the residents here. What? Let's check it out. Yeah, let's go. Also, the guild bench should be somewhere on this block. Yeah, check it out just in case. Ich guck gerade mal, haben wir irgendwas hier im Wester Street? Wester Street hat für uns 2 Recipes. Einmal in der Bäckerei und dann in der Taverne. Welcome to the Bakery! Juna, it's you! Oscar, what are you doing, Heimdall? The owner of Lafite is a pretty famous baker, so I came to try and done him. The attention and crossbows are finally coming down. Are you talking about... Must be a special support section. That's a consideration, but it looks like they're doing well. Which is exactly what you would expect from them. I see. I'm glad to hear that, really. Yeah, I'm glad I ran into you, Juno. I'm going to be here for a while, baking bread. Please stop by when you have the time. I'll make sure I'll have a new and improved baked goods for you to try. Sehr schön. Ja, man kann von ihm die Krokettenburger bekommen. Ja. Ansonsten... Wester Street, gehen nach da. Und ansonsten ist das doch schon... Dann gehen wir erstmal in die Taverne rein. A tavern, the first place anyone should go to ask around. Well then, shall we? Yes, if anyone has seen any suspicious people recently. Well, something strange did happen this morning. Just this morning? Stop holding back on us, just tell us already. Okay, I'm not trying to hold out on you or anything. 4 tourists were staying here. They didn't seem to be on vacation, they didn't even let us service their room, it was always locked. Honestly, don't even know how often they were in there. They paid up this morning and left. I mean, they paid, so I don't mind, but that's suspicious. The situation, they could be from the Republic. Let's make a note about this. Thank you so much. Und ja, er wird uns noch eine andere Recipe geben. Für Tomato Curry. Ansonsten Wester Street haben wir dann noch einen Shop, den wir uns auschecken können. Wir können auch dich hier auschecken. Was Juice und Stuff hat. So, wir haben... Ganz genau. Wir haben den Herschel vom Median Store. Genau hier. I got 3 boxes of tomatoes and 2 cases of onions. Oh yeah, Satsuki wanted to get some matcha from the east. Will you find a way to get some? I'm starting to get really pumped. She really gets into her job. I feel like I've seen her before. What could it be? Okay, what would you like to... Huh? Oh. Something wrong with us? Oh no, I just noticed that you look like you're not from around here. We're the local general store. Most of our customers are regulars, so it's rare to see new faces. Let's see. We have a very interesting setup here. Oh, that's our trading area. Built by popular demands. If you've got something you don't need, you can trade it in for something else. We really love it. Well, there's a tons of interesting stuff, so please take a look. Let's see, but if you insist, don't buy too much. The locals really rely on this store. It's a nice place. Might get another opportunity to come back here and talk. So, an ebony brush. Für Gaius. Wir kriegen auch hier noch Goldhair für Reen. Okay, Wasabi Pecky. Pendulum, Superior Economics 8. Ansonsten. Achso, ein Exchange, ne? Das ist unser ganz normaler Trade. Genau, ich wollte hier nochmal gucken. Fehlt mir jetzt hier eins davon irgendwie? Nope. Negotiator haben wir equipped. Ich habe keinen Vulcan Gem. Dafür brauche ich einmal Cerulean Cannons Ore. Okay. Gut. Dann können wir der Brazier Guild mal vorbeigucken. In this area, it's not a private residence. What is this place? There aren't any signs, but is this? Yep, this was one of 2 Brazier Guild branches here in Heimdallr. Ah, I'd heard of there being guild branches here before, but they were forced to close after those terrorist attacks. I now believe Erebonia was behind the terrorism. However, after the attacks, the Imperial government ordered the indefinite closure of both guild branches. So it's the same as the other places. So Sarah and Fee, it's the same as it was in Crossbill. But even then, they chose that path. At this time, the situation might improve with the guild's cooperation. We have to expect good things to come from that. Instructor, he's right. Kann man nicht reingehen? Nö, okay. Schade. Du warst einfach nur ein random Haus. Gut. Dann kann man uns immer noch Sacrosan. Gut. Warum ist hier irgendwas? Ist das unten? Ah, ja, okay, hier gibt es noch ein Buch. Ich fast übersehen. Where did he go? Could he have been in an accident? I doubt it. Excuse me, Erebonia? You're from 4th Branch Campus. We received your request. Oh, so you're the ones Seal sent to help. I'm waiting for you. Okay, can you just get right to it? Calm down. Seems really upset. This must be urgent. Let's hear what he has to say. Your request regards a missing family member. Can you elaborate? My little guy left yesterday and he hasn't come back yet. He looked up and down Wester Street, but I looked up and down Wester Street, but I couldn't find him. Jackie, where have you gone? Let's see, I'll start searching right away. Hey, let's get us some clues or something. Well, explaining in water and high places. Places? Yeah, like streetlights. Okay. He must be a really hyper child. Huh? What are you talking about? Chucky is my cute little parakeet. Wait a minute. So it's not a family member, but a parakeet? Excuse me. How rude. Chucky is an important member of my family. His orange shirt, his pretty turquoise body. Oh, and his yellow wings are just so lovely. Anyway, please find him. I'm worried sick. It seems we've met us not, but nonetheless, he's clearly distraught. What do you say, guys? Well, Emily's family, let's help him. Yes, we can't just leave him like this. Oh, really? Thank you. Think us yet, we have no idea where he is. Well, given that he is a bird, he could be just about anywhere. Did you purchase this parakeet from a pet shop? Yes, we met 3 years ago. I've been so happy since the day he came home with me. Insane. So, Irene, what did you ask about it? Oh, generally speaking, smaller birds can't fly as far. If you had caught him in the wild, it might be a different story, but if he was kept indoors, he probably hasn't gone too far. I see, and he has only been gone since yesterday. May still be in Heimdall, maybe even still on the west side. Yep, I have a good feeling about this. And you said he likes waters and streetlights. Maybe a good idea to look for him in areas that have fountains. I have a few ideas of where he can look. His name is Chucky. He has an orange hat, green body, and yellow wings. Yep, that's right. Thank you, everyone. Good luck. Okay. Dann gehen wir mal downstairs. Ich mal sagen. So, the life of Tomatagio. Ja, nur so ist es schon noch machen. Gut. Dann gehen wir mal weiter. Der District. So. Was hat denn noch das? Genau. So this is where Curl is. What a great view! And look, there's rushing water. That would be an aqueduct, Juno. They don't call this the premier educational district of Heimdall for nothing. Is it me and I submitted the required request? Is also here, correct? Yes, at the top of this hill. And the Imperial Academy is right nearby, so this area is usually packed with students and staff members. A number of manufacturing companies also have their headquarters here. It's true, for instance, a maker of fine music instruments, the Revell Company, is right over there. The building beyond that is the Lake Lord Company, which makes fishing equipment. I haven't heard of either one. Revell? You mean that Icicle woman? Well, just because she's got the same name doesn't necessarily mean she's related.
取り戻した会社の経営権をフル株の社員の方に譲渡したんです。
I see, so that's the store. Right, running into the Lake Lord a while back. Yes, we also instructed Irene's classmate, Kenneth. We met him in Crossbell. I don't know if he's there, but if you're interested, we can go check it out. By the way, we need to check out the museum later and... should start with the usual. Time to pay your dues. The Vendor Training Hall, also known as Kurt's home. You're going to introduce us to your parents, right? Fine, it's not like I have anything to hide. The training hall is just around the corner. If you're going, then let's just get this over with. Yay! Alright, let's go. Alright, aber ich würde sagen, wir gehen einfach einmal durch hier. Wir haben die Red Company. Ich glaube, da kriegen wir unser letztes Geschenk her. Yep. Oh, Ronnie Reen, Elliot's old classmate. Elliot's friend from the Music Academy, right? Stimmt. Karinka haben wir damals im Martha Park getroffen. Wo die da sozusagen Open-Air-Performance gemacht haben zum Trainieren. Oh, long time no see. Do you regular comedy now? Yes, I'm actually part of a symphony orchestra too, but I'm still the rookie of the group. I'm working here part-time for now. Let's see. Got a really rough road ahead. Good luck, I'm rooting for you. Thank you. I need to keep working hard so I can fulfill my promise to play with Elliot someday. Vor allem in kurz der Einzige ist noch, ja, ich muss nachziehen, um mit ihm spielen zu können. Das ist genau das. Oh. So, Melody Charm. Wir können mal ein paar hier Items verkaufen, die kaum nutzen. Sehr viel Serum Powders und Serum Capsules. Danke. Ja, auch so viel Courier Bombs. Und wieder einiges an Droplets, die wir auch noch rausballern könnten. Hab ich eigentlich... Ja, wir können auch ein paar Shining Palm Droplets machen. Um noch ein bisschen mehr U-Material zu kriegen. So, dann haben wir das letzte Geschenk. Was wir jetzt mal kaufen können. Oh, miniature music box? What's the perfect song to listen to with a loved one? Oh, oops, sorry. Just picked it because I thought the song was nice. There's no need to be sorry. I should accept the feelings with grace and poise. I'm ready for you whenever you are. Oh, okay, let's not read too deeply into this. Oh, Mann. Ansonsten haben wir so ein Café noch eine Recipe und ansonsten müssen wir uns dann nach anderen Optionen und Sachen jetzt erstmal nicht mal weiter Ausschau halten. Danke. Ja, das ist ein bisschen anstrengend, so viel im Auge zu behalten. Okay, are you ready to order? So that's pretty popular. It seems like a good place to ask around. Alright, let's start asking people. They asked around if anyone had seen any suspicious people. Well, this happened a little while ago, but a part-timer at one of our other branches suddenly disappeared. You mean they went missing? Yeah, he just stopped coming to work, and when we went to his residence, we couldn't find him. He had books about the Republic, so we figured he was from Kairat. Yeah. Bingo. We contacted the police, but they haven't found him yet. Also, not to talk about it in public. Part-timer disappeared, just like a certain terrorist did 2 years ago. Anyway, we should definitely keep this in mind. Now let's continue our search. Go in the training hall. So, that's headquarters of the Renner School, one of the 2 great sword styles of Erebonia. Sounds like they are practicing. We saw the training hall in Palm, but this one seems even more intense. You never would have known they've been relieved of their duty or whatever. Hey, Ash! Well, it's true. But it's not like the Renner style has become obsolete. Anything, since my father became head martial arts instructor of the Imperial Army, numbers are spreading back to what they were. Oh, really? Evidently so, judging by the sound. Harry's vendor, the Thunder God. I've never met him before. That sounds like a woman. And she sounds very strict. Maybe she's the acting master for this class? Yes, she's something like that. Should probably wait a little bit. In that case, shall we head to the museum first? Guess we gotta put this on the back burner. Oh, schade. Gut. Wir können auch mal bei Lake Lore reingucken. Kann man auch noch das schon kaufen, was man eh schon kaufen könnte. Okay. Nothing of interest really. Dann gucken wir mal zum Museum rein. Yeah, the Imperial Museum appears to be open. It's a huge museum with exhibits from not only the Empire, but the entire continent. I've always wanted to come here to see all of their historical documents, but I have no other time. It's such a history trip. I've been here a few times myself, it's pretty impressive. The curators are really good at explaining everything. See, and I'm kind of curious. I heard here admission is free, so why not have a look-see? Wow, this place is pretty impressive. It appears to be fairly expensive. Yeah, I've heard it takes a full day to see all of the exhibits. For real? It's a shame we don't have time for that today. One of our request clients is here. We should check in with the receptionist. Excuse me, we need to see someone. I can't believe such riot, passionate love could exist in this world. Dreimal dürft ihr raten, wer das ist. Oh no, if I'm not careful, I'm going to end up drooling over this book. Not even listening. I've seen her somewhere before. Hey, Forrest, you listening? Oh, sorry, I was, Huh? Dorothy! Haven't seen you since you graduated. Huh? You know her instructor? You mentioned graduation. Does that mean you went to school with her? Yep, she was a year ahead of me. So you were in the same club as Emma then? That's right, I was the club president. We wrote a book together for the school festival. Oh, it really takes me back. I still keep in touch with her. She told me all about you guys at the branch campus. Yeah, good things, I hope. Well, so you're the Dorothy from Force Main campus? The very same Dorothy who wrote Love Song of the Summer Grass. Bücher, die in Saint Estrella sehr populär sind. You know about it? I didn't even print that many copies. It's become a legend in certain circles. A story of two young men who go through misunderstandings and conflict, but end up nurturing a friendship that blossoms in into passion. It's really an honor to be able to meet the author of such a masterpiece. And I thought I'd run into a true believer here. Oh, I'm so happy. You see, so she is one of those. Yep, a Fujoshi. Ganz genau. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, she's the very picture of one. Of these kind of people. If she's in a literary club, that means she's the same as Ash. Do you mean he's... Don't get ahead of yourselves. I'm only in the club course. It's the perfect place to nap. But we don't like to hear that, huh, Miss Bookworm? Oh, no, not at all. Naps are the best. Ah, the image is coming to me. Young men napping by the windowsill in the library, surrounded on all sides by books. A man with ebony hair like the night sky, his teacher, and a leafy boy with hair like the summer sky, his rival. Both arrive to check on him. The eyes meet. She works quick. What's even going on in that head of hers? Oh, the lovely scene. It's simply perfect. Juno, do you understand what everyone is talking about? I don't think I want to understand. I'm with you there, Juno. Yep. Glad to see she's talented as ever. Sorry about that. I try to keep my fantasies under control in public, but it was just so... anyway, the request was made by Rilke. He is one of the curators here. You should be waiting in the first exhibit hall. If you have time, please go and speak with him there. Got it? Thanks. I'll let you guys decide whether we take the request or not. But that aside, we should have enough time to take a quick glance around here. I agree, there are so many fascinating things here after all. Okay, even this first room looks like it will be a lot of stuff to look at. What exhibits have been changed out since the last time I was here? Yes, we changed the first exhibition room by the season. You have a different theme with a new set of displays every time. Think you're done training back at your home by now? Well, there should at least be on break soon. In that case, we should head straight there once we're done. Oh, before you go, I'd like to congratulate you for starting up the branch campus as well as founding the new Class 7. I hope your field exercises here in Heimdall go well. Oh, thank you. Thanks for your help, Dorothy. Joa. Wir können uns wirklich immer ein bisschen umgucken. Ob wir irgendwas Interessantes finden, hier sind einfach noch so ein paar Vasen. Hier haben wir... Dark Age structure. Year 0 to 300. Parts of building estimated to have been built approximately 900 years ago. As though they used a different architectural style from modern times, but few complete buildings from the era remain to confirm this theory. The legend is that the city was destroyed by the Dark Dragon, but the truth of this legend remains a mystery. The cityscape of Heimdall we know today was built in the Middle Ages. Ich habe das Gefühl, ich habe diese Structure schon mal irgendwo gesehen. Ancient Koi statue, year unknown. Carvings discovered in the ancient quarries in the North Highlands. They are connected to the animist faith of the region and are so far to have been made before recorded history. I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. So did I, but from where? Wait, is that a bell from Central Square in Crossbill? Yeah, now that you mention it, I remember seeing a dumb-looking bell like this, one on the way to the Governor General's shindig. Oh, this one's a little different. If I had to guess, I would say it's one of Crossbill's 3 celestial bells. When I get a closer look, you're right. It does look different from the sun bell. I remember hearing the SSS mention the moon bell and the star bell. Must be one of those. Yes, the black says it's the star bell. Apparently it used to be on top of Stargaze's tower. But it was brought here for security reasons. When Crossbill declared its independence, the 3 bells resonated with each other and were used for a large-scale ritual. They separated the 3 of them to prevent such a thing from happening again. Well, seems kinda complicated, but I guess it's for the best. Whatever, just looks like a big lump of metal to me. Oh yeah. The Star Bell, year 300. A giant bell discovered in the ruin in the Crossbill province, known as Stargaze's Tower. While the tower is said to have been built by an alchemist during the Dark Ages, the bell itself is thought to have existed long before that. It was donated to the Imperial Museum as a sign of friendship. The summer bell, called the Sun Bell, sits in the central square of Crossbill City. Septine Church relief. A stone reliefs from early churches in Erebonia. The one off the left features the Holy Grail, the emblem of the church. As the church has existed for over 1,000 years, some historians theorize a possible connection to the ancient Sumerian civilization that existed prior to the start of the Septian calendar, but link has yet to be proven. Septian Church tools and scriptures. Estimated year 500. Now the largest religion on the continent, the Septian Church first spread through Sumerian during the Dark Ages. After the chaos caused by the Great Collapse, the order and stability the church brought with it was welcomed by many. Medieval loom and water wheel, year 900. Labor-saving devices from the late Middle Ages. Too much work was still done manually at the time. Many simple machines were delivered over this area, leading to greatly increased productivity. Medieval ship, year 600. A seafaring vessel from the early Middle Ages. Shipbuilding technology advances considerably during this time as people began turning to sea in an effort to gather resources. The parts of the ship have been lost to time. The fact that this much of it remains intact after over half of a millennium is a testament to its sturdy construction. Fair point. Pre-Orbis smithing kiln. Year 1140. Though the Wineford Colony is currently the largest corporation in Erebonia and one of the largest in the world, it started as a small weapon manufacturer in the Middle Ages. As one of the kilns they used to create gunpowder weapons, their specialty at the time. Even from the beginnings, the company had a strong relationship with Erebonia's military. Early orbit passenger train. Year 1170. Prior to the Orbit Revolution in 1150, steam-powered trains were standard. However, thanks to the work of Professor G. Schmidt and the Wineford Company, they were replaced with orbit-powered trains in the late 70s. Needless to say, the advent of such powerful, efficient transportation completely changed the empire. Und das ist 1/4 Scale. Also keine Vollgröße. Gut. Our first exhibit hall, located right by the entrance, features pieces throughout history, from the ancient Sumerian civilization to the Great Collapse, all the way through to the Dark Ages and the Middle Ages. Now featuring stars and the ancient Sumerian civilization. If you would like to see this exhibit, please purchase a ticket and proceed to the second exhibit hall to the right. Wollte ich mir eigentlich gerne angucken, weil ich finde es ganz interessant, was so für kleine Tidbits hier überall versteckt sind. Ich bin gerade nicht sicher, aber haben wir das in Najuta gesehen, diese Struktur? Ich habe das Gefühl, diese Struktur haben wir öfters schon mal gesehen. Oh, by any chance are you guys? Info Force Branch Campus, Class 7 Special Operations. We got a request from Mr. Rilke. Yep, that's me. Thank you so much for coming. It's okay if I launch into the explanation right away? Oh yeah, someone's really eager. Currently on duty patrolling the city. How long would you say this request might take? Well, the explanation should be quick enough at least. Could spare a moment to hear me out, I'd appreciate it. Sure, please tell us the details. The request mentioned an artifact. What exactly is an artifact? There it is, they're the gifts from the goddess given too early. Oh, I'm surprised you knew that. But simply, they're any sort of object from the ancient Sumerian civilization. Many different artifacts have been found over the years. Most of them are either broken or harmless, but does the request mean you found a new one? Exactly right. It helps that you're so knowledgeable. Please come this way, I'll show you the object in question. So this is an artifact. Seems to be in a very good shape, considering it's over 1,000 years old. It was recently excavated from a basement in the northern part of the empire. It was sent to us, but we thought it looks too pristine. So before we put it on exhibit, we wanted to make sure it wasn't alive. Alive? But it's a lamp. Artifacts can be separated into two categories. There are those artifacts which have lost their power and are non-functional, and the other category is living artifacts, those which continue to function and exhibit supernatural phenomena. Only artifacts from the first category are allowed to be exhibited in museums. Any artifacts that still work need to be handed over to the Septian Church for safekeeping. For real? It's pretty crazy. Wait, am I really the only one here who didn't notice? Well, I can't say mention of artifacts is all that common, but even so, they do come up in the news every so often. Yep, last time was something about some thief causing trouble. You're all very well informed, I'm impressed. There are many artifacts capable of producing effects far beyond our current levels of technology. If living artifacts are left out in the open, there's no telling what chaos they could cause. That's why every country on the continent has agreed to send them to be sealed away by the church. Oh, I didn't know that was something the church even did. Well, Cosper is one of the most modern cities around, so I wouldn't be surprised if old relics didn't come up much in conversation there. So what is it you'd like us to do with this artifact? We have run a few tests already and there haven't been any problems so far, but we've had to test it out in the field. We would like to ask you to take us outside the city with you and see how it reacts. I think I understand, you're worried it might be activated in combat. So what we gotta do is take it with us and smack some monsters around? Is it okay? That's right, if you could do that for us, our tests would be completed. For the sound of it, you guys have plenty of combat experience. Would you be willing to help us? Of course we would, just leave it to us. Thank you so much, here you go. You've named the artifact the Eternal Candelar. Kinda just looks like an ender to me. I'll name this thing. Yeah, it's a rather interesting name. I think someone at the academy just decided it sounded cool or something. Could I test it out and get back to us before noon? We'd like to put it on an exhibit for the summer festival if it's safe to do so. Understood. If you're going to test it, we should leave through the southern gate. Yes, sir. A good idea to complete our other business in the city before leaving. Okay. Dann verpieseln wir uns mal wieder. Obwohl, warte mal. Schon gucken, kann man schon dahin? Ja, okay, nee, ist noch zu. Gut. Dann rennen wir erstmal weiter rum in Leica District. Also wir einfach erstmal zurück zur Training Hall.
Ah, 掛け声が止んでるね。
This is wonders. Much bigger than the training hall in Palm. Oh, this is the HQ of our school. Oh, Master Kurt. Master Kurt, you're back. Glad to see you doing well. I'm home, Ray phone. But please don't call me Master. Why not? That's what you're all around you. Oh, who are they? Nice to meet you. We are Kurt's classmates. We are with 4th Military Academy's branch campus. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, so many cuties. Jealous. And that's... Pleased to meet you. We were passing by, so we wanted to say hello.
ようこそバンダール練舞場へ。よく戻りましたね、クルト。3ヶ月ぶりになりますか。
まあ、お美しい方ですね。
お前の姉ちゃんか？ めちゃくちゃイケてんじゃねえか。ただいま帰りました、母上。
お母さん。
マジか。
義理にしては確かに面影が似ていますね。
こらこら、初対面でさすがにぶしつけだろ。
7組の皆様は初めまして。皆さんのことは前々から息子からの手紙で伺っています。マテウス・バンダールが後添い、オリエ・バンダールと申します。どうかお見知りおきのほどを。
Tea time. Sehr schön. I see, so Laura was here shortly before. Come think of it, the Drangor in Palm. Yeah, she came here to be a temporary teacher. The Pubis and I enjoyed her visit quite a bit. Yes, we heard a woman's voice from outside earlier. Does your mother also teach? Yes, she was trained in the arts of the sword. She and my father and brother trained me from a very young age. I see, the stern voice. The headmaster of the Vander School, also known as the Storm Watcher. I never thought that she could have been Kurt's mother. I used to be called that when I was younger. This was before Kurt was born. So you're pretty good, huh? It seems like you have fewer obstacles, but with all your guys scattered around. Hey! No, it's true. Father became the head martial arts instructor of the Imperial Army, but he was called to get ready a fortress and isolated from the Empire. My brother is in the North Highlands, and my uncle is at Orc's Fort. That sums up the Vander's family's current situation. Good. Yes, that's right. But that won't allow us to be swept away by the past. There are many disciples of Vander all over the Empire, not just Palm. Many people still support us, including the Asset School. Our duties may have been lost, but we must still do what's right as Vanders. Oh. Do what you must do. Good. You should find your answer for yourself. Spend time with Class 7 of the branch campus, where you chose to go. I believe you'll be able to achieve your goals in the capital. Mother? Yes, I'll do my best. She's really amazing. She's beautiful, strong, just this dignified aura about her. The Stormwatcher, I'd say she certainly lives up to her title. She's totally my type, but I doubt I'll be on her level. Please don't talk about my mother like that. But I do admit, she's an amazing person. It's not just my mother, brother, father, uncle, they're all accustomed to the Vander way. That is why I can't accept things the way they're going now. I won't go along with the Chancellor Osborne and the Emperor's methods. Yeah, Kurt. I apologize for taking up your time. Let's get going. Special ops missions, spy investigations. We need to accomplish both. That's right. Should make our rounds before we take those requests. Yes. What a pain. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Okay. Die Museum Request können wir auch trotzdem schon gleich mal machen. South Ostia Highway. Oh, then let's test the artifact. I think the best way would be to equip it and use it against a nearby monster. Well, what will happen if it's still alive? If paired with modern technology, probably something unthinkable. Or better, or for worse. Always has it that becoming fascinated with artifacts can lead one to ruin. Let's do it. What a lot of bullshit, am I right? Neat. We still need to proceed with caution when we handle it. Yep, that's a good point. That being said, I'll be the only one to use it this time. Instructor? If it's a required task, you'll be the ones to assume the role? This is a different matter entirely. I refuse to allow my students to use something that's completely unknown. This matter is not up for debate. You're such a... I wonder they call you a glory hound. You're the only one who calls him that, but still, this is hard for me to accept too. Well, most likely nothing will happen at all, so... If something goes awry, all we have to do is take it away from him, no? Affirmative. I use Crumb Solace. Okay, I can accept that. Now then, I'll be equipping the eternal Kanal when you guys see fit. Let's engage a battle. With that, let's get this over with. Wait, das hat jetzt den ersten Slot weggenommen? Ich wollte gerade überlegen, was hat schon da vorher drin? Ich glaube, das ist den Blue, ne? Nee. Ja, genau, ich glaube, es ist Glory Emblem. Yep. Du musst das noch im Kopf haben, damit ich wieder weiß, was ich in reingeben muss. Was war die Questbeschreibung? All monsters on the map, okay. Wir kloppen einfach alle Monster weg. Well, that's sad. Far from normal, by any means. Seem to have a negative impact on its host. Yeah, we're the new Class 7 after all. I don't think this will give us any trouble. Let's execute 2 to 3 more battles to gain more intel. Right, understood. Guess that thing ended up creepier than we thought. By the way, die Monster gelten als andere extra Einträge, müsste man theoretisch nochmal scannen. Auch damit ihr Bescheid wisst. Ah, schön. Ist halt neutral für was sein. Ach so, deswegen sind sie jetzt das extra Gegner, weil es sozusagen die anderen Elemente aktiviert. Ja, okay. Oh, Minotaur ist fertig gelevelt. Sehr schön. Und Pandora ist fertig. Und Quickstar. Ein Accelerate und Speed Up. Boah, geil. Right as it is. Should be enough to go off for now. Oh, we know a few of its properties. It has the power to alter the weather. And the 3 high elements as well. Time, space, and mirage. It also can only be found in ruins. And what about that strange looking fluctuation thing? Yeah, like how the monsters vanished. No matter what, one thing is certain, this cannot be put on display at the museum. It's a back-end report. It's unfortunate for the creators. They find out now than later. Let's head to the museum in the like this week, shall we? Seriously? Oh man, I'm glad I had you guys test that thing. As you feared, its power only activates in combat. And water power too. Effects are pretty frightening. From what I've heard, the internal structure of an artifact is a black box that's impossible to analyze. Apparently they've always been a headache for engineers to figure out. Well, I said that Professor Einstein, the man who invented ordnance, was able to figure out how artifacts worked. Oh, didn't know that. Professor Epstein was Professor Schmidt's teacher, correct? That's right. After his passing, his disciples established the Epstein Foundation in his honor. But he passed away 50 years ago, so there's no way to know for sure how he figured artifacts out. In any event, it seems we need to hand this thing over to the cathedral. Thank you for your help, everyone. Happy to help. So much for that new exhibit of yours. No apologies. No worries, it happens. I just need to find something else for the catalog. Oh, come on, Ash. Don't be such a jerk about it. Now, everyone. Curtis stored the artifact in the bag until it could be turned over to the cathedral. Afterwards, they presented Class 7 with the reward for helping with the request. Ja, das darf ich schon wieder ausrüsten. Glory Emblem. Gut. Dann gehen wir mal Sank District. Jetzt haben wir nämlich noch offen. Wow. Space is awe-inspiring for sure. The Sank District is said that this area contains more history and tradition than anywhere else in the entire capital. Perhaps Lucy would know more about this place than I. Attended a good school here. Only until last year. And over here is the Heimdall Cathedral, the crown jewel of all churches in Heimdall. There's a person called the head archbishop who governs all of the churches in Erebonia. So he's the head poncho priest then. Hey now. And over there is the famous St. Astraeus Girls' School. As you know, Elise and Princess Arfine attend that school. Definitely is a nice campus. Do you think they're in class during the day? Yeah, most likely. St. Astraeus, been a while. And then over there is one of the fanciest, most famous hotels in the capital. And where there is the embassy of the Republic of Kyward. Oh, see that coming. See, so this is the embassy. Sure that with recent events, security has been bolstered. Further out, it's also marked by the intelligence division. I'm kind of curious to find out what's going on. However, I'd love to visit the cathedrals in Australia. Sounds pleasant. Yeah, that sounds pleasant. Right, let's take a look around. Was wir aber erstmal machen können, ist uns um eine kleine Zeitquest kommen. Oh, isn't that the parakeet? You mentioned the description. This is definitely the parakeet we are looking for. Alright. Wait. Me? Oh, dang it. Trina, he's a bird. You have to approach him gently. Oh, the klutz. Shut your pie hole. No. He couldn't have gone far, so let's keep looking. It's just me? Da oben sitzt er. Here, the parakeet. Looks like he didn't go far. We need to be careful this time. What should we do? He's so high up, not even Ash can reach him. Nope. Not even if I stretch out my arm. Well, I could just use my weapon. Hey? Ash, you sense your hostility. Huh? What hostility? Looks like he went north. He shouldn't use weapons, he's just a baby bird. Yeah, I know. Objective acquired. Parakeet located. Right, we got it. Huh? This guy's... Whee! It's yellow, which means it's a different parakeet. So what? Is it white? Can't keep up with this crap anymore. That's what I thought. Make sure we don't mix them up. See you. Oder wo ist der Trigger dafür? Da. Oh, we're up there. On top of the street light. Mr. Bernard didn't mention he'd like to do that. What should I do? I'll check my energy. I may be able to stop him. He's pretty high up. You can do that? I know I could do magic tricks. Not a magic trick, it's real. Maybe worth giving it a shot. But if it takes too long... Beep! Oh no, I threw away again. This is not an effort. If it came to ground level, we could capture it. Found it. It's the parakeet. It's hiding among pigeons. I apologize, it seems it's difficult even on ground level. Proceed with care. They're animals. Once they sense our presence, they all fly away. Yeah, but what should we do? Sleepy. What? The bird just talked. I know some of them can mimic human speech. It's a hint. Where would one of Sleepy go? Let's go after it. Natürlich zum Hotel. Oh, Ferris. Hello everyone, I didn't know you would be in Heimdall. Ferris, it's so nice to see you. So are you just visiting or... Oh, I'm not on vacation. You see, this hotel is a popular place for business meetings. You're in business, huh? Impressive. Well, thank you, I'm just about to meet someone. And it looks like you're here on a mission. It seems we will both have to perform our duties at the highest level today. Most of us must be doing well. Forget stopping crime like we are doing, she's a real hero here. Dealing with that rich little punk must be a total pain in the ass. Auf der Seite also. Okay. Hey, it's here. Who would have thought he would be in a hotel bed? I said it was sleepy earlier, so I'm tired. Please let me rest. The parakeet had always stayed indoors. I'm just used to flying long distances. So he's on the side of him. I figured I'd catch him soon enough. I see. That's what I mean. You tease you. Should have told us earlier. Why did he want to run away in the first place? I'm sure his owner feeds him very well. We? Feed? Feed fruit? Looks like he's reacting to feed. In that case, it's worth a try. Plenty others picked out words to use with the parakeet, and they were able to get it in close and capture it. Oh, thank you, you guys are my saviors. I'm just glad we were able to find him. That's all I expected. Hello, hello. Fruit, hurry, make it fruit. I'm so sorry, Chucky. I'll get you something right away. Seems like he really lets the parakeet walk all over him. Well, they both seem happy, so it should be fine. Hey guys, thank you. Please accept this. Oh, can we lift this? About Chucky Hall, this is nothing. Graciously accept. Yeah, just make sure he doesn't fly away again. Right, you got it. Thank you, everyone. So. Ich gucke jetzt nochmal ganz kurz durch die Notes, nicht, dass ich irgendwas verpasst habe. Ja, okay. Wir haben schon alles abgeholt. Sehr schön. So, this is a Kavalian embassy. Yeah, but something seems off. What is it? It's customary for embassies to be guarded and funded by the public order personnel of the country they're in. In the case of the capital, the military police are the ones responsible. That's right, there used to be guards posted here. Excuse me, may I help you? Hello, do you work here? Yes, I do. What can I help you with? You don't look like Kavalians. Afraid we're in difficult times currently, so... Is there a problem here? Huh? I'm the military police. Hey there, Secretary. You shouldn't be interacting with citizens like this. And you guys are? We're Force Military Academy's branch campus. We began our field exercise near the capital today. I recall hearing about it. If so, could you show me some identification, just to be sure? There's a possibility that someone could be impersonating you. Use the blunt one. Alright. Hello, Lecter. Oh. Sir, no. Are you leaving? Yes, I'm pretty busy. I know them, so there's no need to check their IDs. If that's the case, I understand. Thanks for cooperating. We both have better things to worry about. Right, if you excuse me. Then I'll open the gate. Oh, you're a lot busy bees early this morning. You know what you might catch, so you better work hard. I don't need you to tell us that. That was already within expectations. But it's strange, isn't it? Why I am the military police inside the embassy instead of being on guard outside. That's true. Premise of an embassy is extraterritorial. I thought that was universally accepted. Well, the situation demands it. We're having them cooperate with us. They requested it from us, so we haven't broken any agreements. I suppose it's a matter of words. And of the government's many tactics, I'm sure. Well, the embassy didn't know about infiltration either. If we knew they were involved, they'd be deported, so they were understanding. Okay then, catch you later. Yeah, it shows up wherever our field exercises are. It's so shady. If he does work under the Chancellor, like Instructor Claire. Yeah, he is known as the Scarecrow and is one of the Ironbloods. Whatever, if I hear one more word about that guy, I'm gonna fall asleep. Let's just go. Alright. That was an unusual response. As if they're trying to hide the entire existence of Calvert. Mm-hmm. Gut, gucken wir mal nach St. Australia rüber. It is St. Australia Girls' School. Wow, it's so fancy. So this is where Elise and the princess go to school. Kind of envy them. Can make sense of music going to school here. But it's rather difficult to imagine you here. Hey Ellie, what are you trying to say? Oh well, and this is just a nice little garden of sheltered naive ladies. I bet any one of them to do whatever you said you fed them the right lines, including a certain someone's little sister. Hey Ash, you shouldn't say such.
興味深いな。具体的には誰をどうやってごますんだ？
動かねえって切れすぎだろ。
Don't mess with Elise.
うすうす感じてたけど。
この人、エリゼさんのことになると性格が変わるっていうか。まあ、今更かと。そんなギャップも可愛らしいというか。兄様、皆さん。エリゼさん、噂をすればです。デートでの演習を開始するのは伺っていましたが、まさか初日にお会いできるとは思っていませんでした。
Yeah, we are on our way to our special operation missions. But there's something I needed to ask you first. I actually think seeing you was his main motivation. This is hardly difficult to believe, considering his outburst just now. Well, by the way, Ash, are you alright? Is your shoulder okay? It's nothing. I can finally feel my arm again. Hey, you better watch out when you start dating. You better make him get down on all fours and beg if you want him to live. What? Anyway, Elise, it's been a while. Thank you for the other day. Yes, should be the one to thank you. So, what was it you wanted to talk to me about? Well, actually, explain the situation with the Canadian spies. I have no idea. There's the Student Council President. Have you heard anything about this? I haven't. Your Highness is back at Wallflame Palace preparing for the summer festival, so the usual guards are absent today. Oh, really? So does it mean there's no security? Oh, we still have our regular security guards, but what you say is true, it doesn't all add up. Yeah, regardless of the princess's absence, throwing security for the daughters of VIPs is indeed an unusual act. Ladies, don't mind, let me speak with the head of...
の新設校の教官になられたって。
あちらは教え子さんなのかしら。
男子もいらっしゃるわ。青灰色の髪のハンサムな方は、あの金茶髪の方は危ない魅力ですわね。
Oh man.
ピンクの髪のお姉様もクラマーでかっこいいというか。
あの銀髪の子、お人形みたい。あら、あちらの方は。ちょっと皆さん。
すまないエリゼ、後で連絡する。
そうされた方が良いかと。あなたたち、休憩時間も終わりですよ。
エリゼ会長だけずるい。
Oh Mann. Zenithria ist ein hoffnungsloser Fall. This school emphasized modesty. Yeah, these girls are about as modest as those bunny-eared chicks we got back home. Well, that's what happens when girls get together. Still, there must be boundaries. I suspect their heads are spitting with all sorts of wild fantasies. After all, I'm sure some of them simply can't be satisfied with your everyday boy meets girl romance. You cut it out. I suppose one can think of it as another world. In any case, we can't proceed carelessly. I'll call these later, so let's return to our missions. Understood? Fine, let's get rolling then. So, und dann Cathedral. That's... looks like they were in the middle of mass. This place is really big. Korean Orders was huge, but this looks even bigger. Yeah, and the person is dead above Erebonia Septon Church. Head Archbishop Sigmar. When Idios introduced the people to the land of misery, she said to them, "Live in the light and be at peace with the darkness." She is not praising the darkness. It means that even when shrouded in darkness, tightly embrace any light you may find, even if it is merely thy neighbor. There are the tough times we live in, and in these times our faith and love of our neighbors are tested. And so concludes morning mass. Thank you for your attention. Oh, those are such beautiful words. Yeah, I haven't heard anything that stirring in a while. Well, since we're here, we might as well do some worshipping. He got a deal. I guess. Was ich irgendwie mit jemandem reden? From the parish, there are also letters from the Archbishop of Liberal and from headquarters. Can you read them for me? Be busy, shouldn't buffer him. Okay. Dann gehen wir wieder raus, I guess. Wie aus den schwarzen White rauskommen. It was a huge cathedral, but the mass seemed normal. I did not detect anxiety from the congregation, despite the situation. Yeah, I feel the people who attend mass are usually like this. The citizens haven't been informed about anything yet. Maybe sort of better if it prevents panic. Church, got a bad feeling about this. Structure? It's nothing. Let's go look somewhere else. Yeah, let's go. Hello, Vita.
新7組始めたみたいね。エマやババ様たちと合わせてそちらはお任せしようかしら。
We finished making our rounds, but something definitely feels weird. It's like the security is kind of thin and really blazed. I agree, we still need to make sure we aren't spotted, but feels like they are deliberately leaving openings for us to slip through. You ask me, this has got the intelligence division smell all over it. I wouldn't deny that, however there are still some issues I find puzzling. There are no clues as to the movements of the Calvadian ancients. Are they simply not active in the western half of the city? Perhaps they're so stealthy, not even the intelligence division can detect them. If it's the case, we're gonna have a real tough time. Well, I think this is as much as we're going to be able to investigate for now. Once we finish things here, let's head out onto the western highway. So, we need to take care of that one once, alright? Yeah, let's go kick this ass quick then. Ja, wir kriegen einfach Free AP, weil wir haben alles gefunden. Ich mache mal eine kurze Toilettenpause, dementsprechend bis gleich. Und ich bin wieder da. Ja, West Ostia Highway. Gehen wir mal hin. Da waren wir nämlich noch nicht. Warum spacken die Texturen von dem Bus so rum? Let's get off Heimdall. It sure is a lot of foot traffic here. Yeah, and there's even a bus stop. Follow the road, we'll get to Leeds, right? Yeah, but if we walk, it will take hours. I believe the one of us lurks somewhere on a far side road. This type of trekking is going to be formidable. I'll bring it on. All we have to do is apply what we've learned in the keep. Yep, that's right. Every now and then you say, now and then you know the right thing to say. Can't let him beat me to the punch. But let's get ready and ride over. Okay. Ja, von euch kann ich mir wieder Horses holen, aber ist mir eigentlich gerade relativ egal. Hier ist auch gescannt. Elder Burden. Okay, was sollte es sein? Eine Mischung aus Gremlin und ein Faul. So gefühlt. Skull ist fast noch fertig, Mages ist fast noch fertig und Möbis und Kaleido noch ein bisschen daher. Ja, gut. This place is pretty close to railroad tracks. Main lines to Lamara after Heimdall is Leeds Station. Shall we wait and watch the train pass? Oh, speaking of which, perfect timing. Good opportunity for the picture. We must never forward above the landscape for Vivi. Right, that's very nice. I'll send it to you later. Then let's send Vivi. Here you go. Gut. Haben wir das. So, haben wir hier. Ah, Current Imperial wieder. Ja. Da waren wir auch schon mal. Aber erstmal muss ich den nächsten Moon Truffle ab. That's the Moon Truffle, right? Oh, well, lucky us. Let's be thankful we notice it. The crew obtained a Moon Truffle. Da war ich noch weg. Was hat so eine Schwäche? Wind und Erde. Alles, was du so nicht hast, aber gut. War das so mehr? Und dann ist ja World.
Mai! Ja!
Ja!
Sehr schön. So, noch ein Holy Symbol. Dann müssen wir mal einen EP-Charge für Altina. Ich meine, ich habe eh mehr als genug davon. Dann kann man es auch mal einsetzen. Oh. Wir sind noch nicht gescannt. Gut. Okay. Nach Karte darf man nicht gehen. Das Game das halt sagt und noch nicht. Und dann jetzt noch die Zuerst, waren hier ab. So, hier drüben wäre noch ein Fishing-Spot für die, die fischen wollen. Die, die fischen wollen, hier ist auch ein bisschen Bait. So. Und Questmonster Time. Die Stimme erkennt man sofort wieder. Das müsste Thomas sein. Is that a man's voice? I think it was an auditory hallucination. It's a voice. Everyone, lead the way. Oh, are you an idiot? The quicker decision is made, the better it is. I thought we had a dragon. It's the one I won.
まさか助けてくださるとか？まさに煉獄に女神。さあさあやっちゃってください。
Looks like he's doing just fine. Alright, Class 7, subdue the target. Yeah. Oh, that dropped Solar Guy. Okay. Gut, so schon mal. Wasser. Okay. Wasser kann man nehmen. Ja. Aber das Speedcasting ist ziemlich nice gerade.
悪くねえ手応えだったな。
先日の商用祭の成果がちゃんと出ているみたいですね。
いやー、助かりましたよ。
いや、無事でよかったです。
怪我などはありませんか？
いえいえ、ちょうど皆さんが駆けつけてくださったおかげで。
Green doesn't buy it.
何をやってるんですか、トマス教官。
おや、そこにいるのはリン君。久しぶりですね。トールズの分校に就職したんですっけ。
教官というと
林教官の本校時代の
その通りです。はじめまして、新7組の諸君。元トールズ本校の歴史学教官トマス・ライサンダーと言います。
Und second Dominion. Second Dominion of the Grals oder the Petition, ne?
今はフリーの歴史学者をしているので、どうかよろしくお願いしますね。
Green facepalmed einfach. I see, so after leaving the main campus, we went off and did some traveling. Yeah, tour historic sites, but after 4 months I was broke. I was reluctantly making my way back to the capital on foot. Is it different from Professor Luhmann? Well, he's a teacher at Imperial Academy after all. But if you're a history instructor, does that mean you told Instructor Reen everything he knows about Erebonian history? Well, I guess you can say that. I'd say it was because of the black records, though. That's right. Couldn't be more proud as an instructor. In more recent news, we've defeated the wanted monster. Would you like to return to Heimdall with us? Oh, you are just as kind as Reen. Let's go to Heimdall then. Oh, and feel free to use your Orber bikes, by the way. What exactly are you planning? Nothing. This is all just a coincidence. It's full of it.
ドミニオン第2位箱使いライサンダー。それが私の正式な身分とあだ名です。
This boss and a true believer of the mystery behind the black records. Must be a reason why he remained hidden until now. Oder was passiert, wenn wir jetzt mit dem Bike rumfahren? Nicht Akkus.
Go, go.
Natürlich hängt Gleis auch noch mit drin. Sorry. War ganz kurz gestört. Ah, if we continue north, you end up at the current Imperial Villa. Current Imperial Villa? What's that? It's a palace that the Imperial family uses for events. I see, so it's connected. It's open to the Republic this time of year. Yep, there's a special train at Heimdall station that you can take to get there. Then why don't we go have ourselves a look and take the train back? I'm a little interested. We're in the middle of our special ops missions. Unfortunately, we must decline. Maybe next time then. Interessanter Hintleisander. We're here. I'm truly grateful to you all. Oh, excuse me. This is Schwarze.
リン君、今いいかな。通信が入るってことは一応市内にいるんだよね。
Yeah, it's some business to take care of on the highway, and we just came back. So what's up? Just wrap up a call, actually. I called home and was asked to come over for lunch. I told them about you, and they said I should invite you. Wouldn't it be a hassle? No, auntie and uncle like having guests over. Of course, only after time, if you have special missions. Well, how about it? Just head to your house right now. So where is it? It's the district you guys read in the morning. It's the Herschel's General Store on Wester Street. Also, the place is your home after all. Got it. Heading over right now. Okay, I'll be waiting. Hey, was it in October? We had it somewhere? Yeah, actually. Being explained how they were invited over for lunch. Oh, I see, I get it now. I haven't seen Tora since she graduated. I wonder if it would be alright if I came too. I'm sure it would make her happy. I'll contact her right now that you... I'm just kidding. I actually have to meet up with someone right now. Someone who's quite stubborn and difficult to deal with. I'm sure they're in the capital somewhere, but our schedules just don't line up. Okay, if you say so. Ah, it's the tram that heads to the main street. Now, if you excuse me, good luck with your field exercises. Yes, goodbye. Thank you for all your help. Here's a copy of the books. I was holding them for you. They are from Racine. Thank you so much. I'll update you on your newest books eventually too. The new class 7 looks like a nice group of kids. Oh. He's so carefree. How did someone like that even get a job at the academy? He may not look like it, but he is quite strong. He once fought a magic knight with only an hour's staff. What? Oh? His appearance says otherwise. No, he may look easygoing, but his movements are extremely methodical. You can't judge a person solely by the looks. Now then, it's almost noon, so let's head to Wester Street. Very rude if you showed up late. Totally agree. Suppose we should wait for the tram then. Let's head over. Good. With that, Rena and the students were treated to lunch on the second floor of the store Tora's family owned.
すみません。こんな大勢で押しかけて。
何？僕らも一度ご挨拶したかったからね。
いやー、この子の後輩が灰色の騎士様っていうのは前から知ってたんだけど、まさか同じ職場勤めになるなんて、これは呼ばなきゃと思ったのさ。
ちょっとおばさん。
He is not looking he does not look amused.
いい気になんなよ、リン・シュバルツァー。いくら有名だって中身のないやつにトワ姉ちゃんは渡せねえかな。
もうカイ君もお兄さんに失礼でし
ょ。Grew up at lively dinner tables like this, so I feel right at home. Yeah, it's been some time since I sat down to such an animated meal. Oh, sorry, Kurt, you were waiting for your mom, weren't you? No, I told her I'd be heading back once we were done with our field exercises. Hey, can I get seconds over here? Of course, dear. Yeah, plenty, so go right ahead and stuff yourselves. Other girls aren't holding back because you're worried about gaining weight or anything like that. No, if anything, I like to gain weight, actually. Oh, an idea. Because I got an app to make a woman the world over your enemies. They're all a bunch of good kids. Son of it, the class she's in charge of is full of a bunch of characters too. Yeah, but they're all hard workers, every one of them. So most of all though, she's helped me more times than I can count. She has pretty much always been like that. Her parents and her grandfather probably played a big part in that. Let's see. She might have told you, but both her parents were scholars. But they passed away when she was young, so she was raised by her grandfather. Who was a scholar too, pretty important in the scholarly world actually. He used to be a director at the Imperial Museum you guys visited this morning. I'd heard about it. He was a famous astronomer. Yeah, but he too passed away a few years ago. She was already very intelligent, but after that she began studying even harder, to the point where she started to get top grades out of all the schools in Heimdall. I thought she'd be going to the Imperial Academy, but she took a scholarship to go to the Military Academy instead. First I assumed she did it because she didn't want us to worry about paying her tuition, but it seems she had a different reason. Huh. I figured I never asked her why she chose to enroll at Force. I was worried about her, and she has a habit of pushing herself too hard. As far as we are concerned, she's our adorable niece and an irreplaceable part of our family. Well, I try to help her out as much as I can at work. What about it? Oh, why do that? There's a much simpler way for a man to support a woman. Oh. She's a bit petite and childlike, but she's adorable and great with housework. To work in the same place, why not just take her as your wife and let her quit? Damn, sehr straightforward. No, Martha. These days it's perfectly normal for husband and wife to work in the same place. Sure, maybe until they have kids. Oh, but we could tell you to take care of your little ones if you need it. And Martha, Uncle Fred, stop! That escalated quickly. After lunch was finished, coffee was served. The delicious aroma of roasted beans wafted through the house. Dora invited me into her room to discuss something. Oh, so this is your room, huh? Sieht schon fast mal wie eine Bibliothek aus.
まじまじと見ないで。あんまり女の子らしくないでしょ。この部屋もいずれカイ君に譲ろうと思っているんだけど、おばさんたちがまだ早いって片付けさせてくれないんだよね。
Family must really cherish her. There are so many books here. Did you buy all of these?
大半はお父さんとお母さんのかな。政治学と経済学が専攻だったから、そういった関連がやっぱり多いかも。
Oh, wow.
隣の部屋はおじいちゃんの書斎で、天文学だけじゃなくていろいろなジャンルの本があってね。考えてみれば小さい頃から本に囲まれて暮らしてきたな。
I mean, wenn das ihr Zimmer ist, ja, verständlich. I can picture that. I've been wondering what made you decide to go to a military school. Huh? I mean, Force is a prestigious place and all, and graduates don't always join the military, but for your grades and how smart you are, you could have gone to any number of other prestigious schools, so why Force? Well, the scholarships are good at Force, but besides that, I figured the military matters were unavoidable here in Erebonia. Huh? Maybe it's just nationalism or our country's traditions, but martial issues have always been valued highly here. The history of power struggles and rising arsenals between the Imperial Army and the provincial armies. Then there's our hundreds of years of conflict with Kyrod. It's probably the biggest factor in our country being so weary. Personally, I don't like war, but I believe in this day and age, there won't be any avoiding it. Grandpa told me that if you want to find the truth, you have to look for it in both the good and the bad. I think that might be why I chose Force. At the core of things, like the military or martial arts, is power, or violence. Sorry, I probably shouldn't be saying things like this to someone who practices swordsmanship like you. Don't worry, I won't say any of this to the students. Oh, it's okay, I understand the feeling. I don't know, fearing violence, yet trying to find answers by immersing yourself in it. That's not something you can do without the right amount of knowledge or determination. I'm impressed. I almost want to start calling you President Towa again. Hey! Oh, I almost forgot. Look over hearing. Oh, the picture there is when you were younger. Oh no, that wasn't it. Sorry for prying. I'd honestly like to get a closer look at these though. Well, if you really want to, you can, but... these are your parents? Yeah, shortly after we took this photo, they got in an accident while traveling abroad. They were on the way back from an international academic conference in Crossbill when their airship crashed. Ich glaube, müsste genau dasselbe Luftschiff sein, wo Grimwoods Familie drin gestorben ist, wo ein Teil von, also wo Lloyds Familie gestorben ist. Ich glaube, das ist zurückzuführen auf genau denselben Luftschiffabsturz. Let's see. I think I remember hearing that. Oh, this must be the grandpa I've heard so much about. Yeah, I was grandpa's little girl, so I always was with him. We went to museums together. Sometimes you'd sneak me into lectures. Well, that's quite childhood. Oh, and this picture is from the school festival. Got the same one on my desk too. Come think of it, it's the only picture we took with all of us together like this. Yeah, you're right. I have the one from graduation too, but I like this one better. You agree? Don't look at that one. It's one of concert footage from your first year you showed me, isn't it? It's quite a bold costume. Rain? Sorry. Huh? Is this from your first year at Academy? Yeah, I guess I've never shown it to you. We took this picture back when the four of us were testing the Arcus. Angie and George knew each other from their time in Rollen. Gro and Angie were always fighting back then. But our jokes and his laid-back attitude were just to cover up his true goals. Yeah, maybe Angie noticed that about him from the start. But Instructor Sarah taught us and we'd help each other out when we were in a pinch. The of us were each in different classes, but we became best friends regardless. Hola. And that's why I understand why you feel the way you do about Class 7. Yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. It's a gift from me. This is... After graduation, I asked Fidelio from the photography club to make a little album of Class 7. And he covered up all the pictures taken by Rex, the other students, and the instructors. I thought this would be the perfect thing for when Class 7 got together again. Toa. Thank you, really, for everything. You guys worked so hard for over a year, and it's the least I could do for you. Me, Angie, George, all the other students and the instructors, and even Gro. We all liked seeing Class 7 happy and smiling together. Make sure they all see this. As early as tonight, actually, provided I can get a hold of all of them, that is. See, well, I hope everything works out. Me too, though I prioritize our field exercises, of course.
そういうわけだから、そろそろ午後の活動を再開するぞ。
うわ、しまった。やはりステルスモードに切り替えないと。
たく、気配2より鼻が利くとかじゃねえのか。
いっそフェロモン入りの香水を試してみましょうか。
Wow.
すみません。ちょうど教官を呼びに来たところで。
そうそう邪魔するのもあれというか。
てっきり二人して乳くり合ってるかと思ったんだが。
乳くりアーシャ君あんたねそれはそうと旧7組の方々とは今夜お会いする予定なんですね。
なるほど。私たちが本日のレポートを書いている最中ですか。
いや、まだそう決まったわけじゃ。クルト、君の方からも何か。
すみません。無理です。
After the commotion had settled down, Reen and the others set their fangs and left the Herschel store. They saw Toa back to the field exercise camp and then set off to resume their special operation missions. By the way, it seems like none of the forces have been able to capture the unit yet, but they appear to be on the move at least. They're supposed to be extremely covered. Understood? It's a little creepy. Yeah, I should try to collect more information this afternoon. Alright, be careful. Contact the camp if anything happens, okay? Should be able to reach us while you're in the city. Understood? Thank you for all your hard work. Do we have any more requests for the afternoon? Yeah, we just received some from City Hall. Danger on the hoof. There's a dangerous area beneath the race course that we would like investigated. We hate to trouble you, but we might ask for your help. The manager Jordan will give you the details. Please come to $1 race course at your earliest convenience. On riding the Orbital race, we are having repeated issues with our communication devices, and we are hoping someone could help us investigate the cause. Please come to the Lumiere Orbital Factory and see Johannes for more details. Workshop on the main street and the $1 race course. Oh, nice. Yeah, what a gehen, Ash. Horse racing is a form of gambling in Erebonia, right? I admit I kinda like to try it. I'm worried about those ancients. Should search for information in the areas we haven't been to yet. Alright, in that case we should probably stop by Traxel Plaza. Traxel, the person who came up in Erebonia history all the time? Yep, the Lionheart Emperor. He's also the one who created Force. There's a gigantic square in front of the castle we saw this morning. It's packed with tourists. Let's see, should definitely go there. The Traxel Plaza and the race course are pretty far from each other. How about we visit Traxel Plaza first? After that, we could stop by anywhere else we need to while we do the voluntary requests, and then we finish up at the race course. This seems like the most efficient way. It will also be a wise use of our time. Right, we will now resume our afternoon special operation missions. Let's first head to Traxel Plaza and then we think about what to do next. Once we finish everything we need to do, we'll head to the $1 race course. Let's do it, then let's get going. Let's get going, Michelle, aber erst beim nächsten Mal. Werden wir wieder für heute Schluss machen. Und werden uns um die Nachmittagsmission beim nächsten Mal kümmern. Dementsprechend, ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Es gab Feedback und Support, ansonsten wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Bis dahin. Ciao und bye bye.